Aya sighs
All
every
right.
day.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's podcast. It is number 24. And just a couple things to mention. Some of you, if not all of you, are confused by the name change. So I am your host, and the new name is Jax. Technically, Aya is our mascot for the podcast. It's Mecha Girl Aya. That was a previous name, but we're changing things up. So Mecha Aya Girl is still gonna be the mascot of the podcast, and me, the little Haru, is Jax. So we're doing a little change here. We're gonna change it up. Hopefully everyone remembers. Hopefully. Anyways.
We're always
Hey,
going to
Aya.
remember Aya, and if Aya ever vanishes,
Oh my
I will
God.
attach her as a keychain on my chest plate.
Oh my God.
shit.
Anyways.
What?
Anyways.
I stepped over for a minute just to grab my build strike so I could build it during stream, but what the fuck did I just walk in on?
Apparently, Aya is now a keychain on my breastplate.
My God.
All right.
Disappoint me, Kai, having a build strike.
Oh.
All right,
I like
welcome,
the build
welcome
strike.
everyone. Welcome. We have most of our podcast members here today. We got Icy.
Hola.
We have JD.
What's up?
We have Kai Prototype.
Hey.
Locust Labs.
Yo.
Moku Mecha Pilot, who's fixed his computer.
At least I think I did. I hope.
We have
This thing's putting out some smoke over here. I don't know how long I'm gonna last.
Just use a fan. Open a window. We got MechWolf Unit here.
Oh, hey yo.
And we got V-Fluff.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
And joining us shortly, when their breakfast is finished, Medic will join us and pop in. So we should have everyone here, which is great. We have some stuff to come to cover today. We have some new releases, announcements, nothing too big. We will be discussing the last 2 episodes of our all of our favorite build verse episodes here, number 2 and 3. And we'll talk about some community builds that were submitted. Very exciting, very exciting. And of course, we got a couple game shows. We got, well, really one game show. It's What's That Gundam? And that's seems to be a pretty popular one. Also, we will be doing a good idea, bad idea, which I think this one is probably my favorite one that we're going to show off. And
I'm actually excited because I only did half the work this time.
And of
I can't wait to
course,
see what it is.
course, the non-combative, non-argumentative section of the podcast where we talk about the cool wall, and we'll have 3 grunt episode, 3 grunt.
I'll be back in just a minute myself.
Mobile suits for that. So
Already more development than build work.
So that's pretty exciting. So I think maybe we'll talk about just briefly about the new releases that are coming out. So let's see if we can put that on screen. Actually, hold. I forgot. I think MechWolf Unit wanted to talk about somebody, and he literally begging me. I would just message after message.
That is BS.
I was like, okay, fine.
That is bull, and you know it, Jax.
Fine, okay, I'll do it. And then I said, you gotta pay me to do it. And he's like, no, we're friends.
One,
and
I don't have to pay you. 2,
well, are we? Because we disagree.
Damn.
I'm kidding.
1, it's my birthday, so you have to be nice at least once, Aya.
Happy birthday! Oh my God!
Happy birthday.
Oh my
Happy
God!
birthday.
I'm still not agreeing with anything you say.
Damn.
Same.
Oh, that's okay, right? So
I was more gonna.
Oh, hello.
No,
I was gonna say,
to the
dang
fun
you
pitch
all.
with you.
all right, MechWolf, take it away. What do we have? What do we have here?
Basically, my good friend or artist, Ironhild Cross. See, I have these 2 best friends who have been with me for the longest time. So the main idea for these 2 were more or less since I have my mech is called the Fail Thing 04, so obviously there's a few more. So yeah, I asked exactly what they wanted, and Ironhill Cross basically made most of the designs for this, including that sort of heavy arms look right there, because one of my friends really wanted big guns, and the other wanted a stealth unit.
Oh, okay. This one
Yeah.
actually, I like like the top of it. It reminds me of, was it the Verde Buster?
Yeah,
So I like that. I love the Gatling guns. It like So is that like a
a
transformation?
transformation. Yeah,
Oh my-
and the Gatling guns go on the side.
Oh, I like that. I like
That's
that.
cool.
Actually. And then we have you had like a
That's neat.
couple chibis, right?
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
well?
this one actually, the one you're showing right now, my friend named it the Dead Joke. And this is, yeah, that's the commander unit for the GP.
Okay. And then we have
I got a
another
little chibi.
another one as well.
Yeah, the sniper one.
Sniper. And what was
Yeah.
was it Cross Angel? What was the name of
For
artist?
the artist, Iron Held Cross.
Iron Held Cross, and we can find Iron Held Cross on Twitter.
Yes.
On Twitter, okay. I love the mecha designs. So like how much input did you have into the process?
Somewhat, like gave him a good rounding bit. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, they want something that transforms too, but they also want a heavy unit. And he's like, okay, I guess I can work with that. I'm like, I guess do something like with or like I gave him an idea for like IBO, like
Yeah.
heavy weapons
Yeah.
for the most bit, but he went with more energy. He kind of goes off on his own somewhat, but in a good way.
I like it. It's my personal favorite are the little chibis. I actually
Right, I am
Love
back.
the
Sorry
SDRs.
about that. VV got out of the
Mhm.
cage because I left the
Yeah.
door open.
Uh-oh. I think
The
we
chibis
have
were
this one
actually
as well.
designed.
Yeah, we have this
The
one as
chibi was designed. Oh yeah, that's also another form. We're calling that the close combat version of
Wait,
the
that's
GP.
another form, or is that just another member of the squad?
That's a member of the squad.
Okay.
It's just specifically one of my mods wanted something with big shields that he could shield bash people with.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it's giving me Gray's looks, and that's a compliment, by the way. I like Gray's.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
is it? So I'm assuming because it has like the big boosters on the back, the fuel tanks.
Yeah,
is it
it's made
space
to
combat?
go fast, smash into someone, and then either stab it with a beam lance or just hit him with the shield.
God damn.
Because that's specifically what he wanted.
I will bash you
Oh, that-
until there's nothing left of you.
You know what that actually kind of reminds me of a little bit? Have you played Armored Core 6 yet?
I've completed the game.
I am
Okay.
going on
It's
my
the
sixth
light
playthrough.
cavalry. It's the light cavalry unit.
Oh,
I
I
like
can kind
it.
of see that.
I like it. Yeah. So
Very, very delightful.
So if you guys need any like mecha commissions, you know where to
The,
go.
the chibis were made by a different artist, but
Wait, really?
Uh,
Who made the
yeah.
chibis?
Okay.
That would Pillar Buster from over on Twitter.
Oh shit! I like the cheap.
Yeah, he does every time he has like his commissions open for like sketches, which are usually from $20 to $30. I immediately like try and grab as many.
Wolf, did you
should
complete?
have
Did you
done that.
complete the game, or did you complete all the endings?
All the endings.
Oh wow!
All the endings. I started a new game so I can get that feeling again.
Get
I'm
that
actually working on all
feeling.
my S ranks right now. Almost done with that.
All right,
I
thanks,
legitimately can't care
McWolf, for letting us
That's
know.
okay.
It's great art, actually. Really
No
good art
problem.
by both of
Very
the
delightful.
artists.
It's really good.
Yeah, the main reason the head looks like mine and they became units like mine, he's like, well, we can't really use any of the head designs from other mecha, so why don't we just use yours? I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Very nice.
That
Yeah,
works.
sure.
Very, very nice.
I mean, mine is literally based on the unicorn. So
All
Can't
right,
wait to show off
we're gonna
that
go
model.
with some new releases / Gundam news. If this will
Very
load,
nice.
it did. Okay, perfect. So
You know
we
what?
all know
I
Is that
bashed
the
this when it
manual
first
for
came
the-
out.
for-
we
for
all
the-
know the narrative was announced. The CPAC for the master grade. I think they just released a couple pictures. Nothing too new or crazy about it, but there's just a couple new images. presented. I'm still pretty excited for this. I can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
for the and you know they're going to be doing the Awakening version as well of the kit as a P Bandai, so expect that to happen as well.
Won't be getting that because I prefer the red over the blue.
Well, and then are you
When-
really
when
are
I
you really a
first saw
fan of the
this-
narrative? Then you know, are you a true fan?
When I first saw this, I thought, oh, it's just another
Painting, my
fucking
friend.
unicorn.
Painting.
But the more I see of it, the more I'm actually falling in love with it. Like just more shots, and I know it's all going to be dependent on price when that drops. But it's on my radar as interesting because it's not just going to be another unicorn. So I'm
No.
more interested.
It's a
in it.
ver cost, so it'll probably be on the expensive side.
It'll probably
Yeah,
be
but it'd be
good.
mid-range
It's
price.
smaller. It feels like it's going to be okay. Not smaller. It's probably going to be a little taller than the double Zeta, but the double Zeta has more speed.
It's going to be a new Gundam Vercar size.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be pretty tall.
Honestly, I don't know why, but this thing, the narrative has always given me a bit of like it has a bit of looks like the new Gundam. Just
Well,
a
'Cause it's
tiny
based
bit.
off
Would
the
you
new
like
Gundam,
to
isn't
know a
it?
fun fact?
Well, it's
Wait, it
supposed to
is
be
based off a new
the,
Gundam? I didn't remember
prototype.
hearing
Yeah.
that. Damn.
It's supposed to be the prototype for the new Gundam.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the proto.
Huh.
And then they
Which is why it has the
slapped
full block
on
system.
the psycho frame bits to it.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
just
if it works, it works.
Yeah.
that's like just a last minute thing for like the final act of the show.
Yeah, so I
Uh,
mean, these are
movie.
some of the new picks. It'll be coming out sometime next year. This why are the pictures so small? This is a Gundam Age FX. It's not a kit, unfortunately.
That's the
It
metal
is
build,
the
right?
metal build.
Oh.
I thought I saw a lot of people excited for it, so
I do love its design. I don't like the show that's in, but I do love its design.
FX is pretty
It
cool.
looks okay.
But
it looks
it
looks decent.
Yeah, it has so many. For once, those little bits are just little blades coming out to stab things instead of, just all.
Yeah, this
Freaking
thing was
guns.
OP as hell in the SD Gundam Alliance.
Oh.
Oh my
The
god!
weird-
Yes,
the weird
it
thing
was.
is,
Y'all remember
the
that?
I mean,
minute
it was-
you pulled up-
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it was OP in the shows, and so I'm not that surprised.
Yeah. Another
yes, Cloud, here's
another
my
game that
accent.
Bandai has waffed on. Anyways,
When
our
you showed
next
me the
Yeah, but they waffed
I
on.
thought it was a Hainu for a moment, but
our
my
next
brain-
next next
oh,
announcement, of
is
course.
that an
Pack I won't be
F90?
getting.
Guess
Of
what?
course, it's an
another,
FD9
It's
down.
another P Bandai F90 mission pack. Oh,
Another
How
mission
many?
pack.
How
I
many
will-
letters of the
Oh.
alphabet are we up to?
I think we're at L now.
The good news is there's like an
Oh my
ending
god, we
point.
still got like
It'll-
the rest of the alphabet left.
They got-
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it'll-
their
it'll
goal
end
at this
now.
rate. That's their goal.
It will end eventually. The
I need to
suffering
know
will be over.
who's buying all of these.
Will it
though.
ever though? I see.
Who,
There's
Oh my
only
who in
26
the right
editions.
mind is be like, oh man, screw the narrative Gundam. I'm looking forward to those F90 mission packs.
I'm
Why-
looking
why
at
why does that one
my-
look like it's been ripped off Alex?
I'm
Probably.
looking at
literally
my
looks like
F92.
It looks like it has bits of the Alex with just giant boosters in the background from, I don't remember that version of the gym.
The
I
good-
kind of like
my
that
head.
really big gun it has in this one, but the rest of it is
Hey, it's
just
got
completely
the
meh.
it's got the one gun from Armor Core 6.
No,
Yeah.
no, wait, that's the cannon that the freaking ground Gundams use.
The good
Oh,
thing
yeah.
though, it is cheap. I mean, you're only getting really the packs and not the mobile suit. It's going to be
Yeah.
released in February of 2024 for about 2,700 yen, so it's like $22 USD.
I got the pack.
But,
I
but
wanted
they
to see when
never
came
they
to the
never
F92.
arrive cheap is the problem. They're all P Bandai packs from my knowledge.
Bandai,
They
yeah.
are P
Yes,
Bandai.
they're all P Bandai.
So
Fucking
you end
P
up
Bandai.
paying an up
Ooh.
price on it. So they end up being like $50 packs.
That's not
what I
worth
don't
it.
like about them.
I mean, if you're a major kit basher, maybe it might be worth.
If you can get your
guess.
hands on them for the price that Japan pay with a little bit of import, yeah. But the prices I've seen for each of these packs are like $50, $60. And
That's
that ain't worth it for a
absurd.
few
That's
parts.
up to
Oh, that is
You can
absurd.
buy a new master grade for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
basically.
I mean,
No one likes the F90
there's like 10
that
of these
much.
at this point. So instead of buying all of them, you could just buy a whole 3D printer and just
True.
print the parts.
I was about to defend the F92, then I realized it's the F92. I didn't get the
Yeah,
F90.
there you go.
Yeah, the naming for the fucking thing is weird.
I like the 92.
Its
because
design is fine,
it
but the name is
looks better.
stupid.
Yes, the name is stupid. I like the design more than the base F90.
Okay, so
Yeah, but does anyone like it
so
to
you guys
$500
don't
worth
think-
of add-ons amount?
You don't think
I'm
this was
not
worth
getting any more of these.
$50?
No.
not
No.
Like,
no,
if you
look at
literally
that.
if you bought an F90 and you were like, right, I want one add-on pack, and that's the one you're going to kit it
Yeah.
with, and you're done. Fair enough. But
Yeah.
if you're going to sit there and say, I want all 10 packs, you're a fucking madman. I'm sorry, but straight up, you have to be mad to want all of these.
Well, what's wrong with someone just liking F90 so much that they want all the backpacks?
If you get
Gotta
a
catch 'em
shelf full
all.
of F90s, if you
That's
get a
like-
shelf full of them,
You're
yeah,
never going to
but
use them all.
you're not
That's like
going to
saying
keep
I
pulling your
want every
Gundam down
single
and change
variant
the parts.
of the oh god, I forgot which one I was going to say.
Oh god, he's
Of
forgot.
the Exia from like the
Exia, okay.
Estrella up to like the Exia
Yeah.
Exia 3
Yeah.
or Graham's Exia. I like the Exia, but not that much.
I mean, look,
Graham's
we all
Exia
know
alone is several $100s.
we all know
that's
there's
a metal
going to
build.
be completionists out there.
There will
So-
be, yeah.
There
Someone
always is.
out there has a shelf full of F90s from all the way from A to L with these backpacks on.
That's what I mean. If you've got
It would
the
be cheaper to have
F90s
this
and you're
one
on
for
that
therapy.
invested with them, fair enough. But if you've got the one F90 and you're constantly changing the parts out, you're going to damage the F90 eventually.
Yeah.
Listen,
I will
okay,
say if-
maybe somebody is just like he has Gunpla friends at the Flex. He always changes the kit on his F90 every time they come to visit.
Oh,
And-
I will
Let
say
him
one.
Never just
Yeah.
Think of it this
Awesome.
way. Think of it this way. He's the person who buys all the packs. They're prepping for the metaverse build. They can just
I will
swap
say
packs
one
as
thing.
needed.
If
You
it
want
actually
this-
came with
you
an
want this person
F90,
on your team,
then
right?
maybe.
Like
No, I don't. They're
You don't
probably
want it?
bad.
No, I
all the
really
I don't
backpacks
want
are
pay to win,
swaps.
motherfuckers.
You know what would have been great in that Metaverse
I don't know.
show is if we just had like a bunch of guys who all just had the different packs for the F90 and they all immediately get fucking trounced by something.
oh my god.
Like that wing
We'll talk about
squad.
We're
that
going to
later.
go on that event.
All
Yeah,
right.
the Operation Meteor Squad that Kiyoya fucking obliterated.
So
At the
everyone's
end of the
excited
day,
about
It
that.
was
the next,
wonderful.
the next thing
Go
we're
on,
gonna
then.
talk about is this is not a kit. Sadly,
It's-
I wish it was.
G line.
Oh, the
I know this one.
I'm
The,
waiting.
this
I've
is
been
sweet.
waiting for this. This is the
It's
P
the sweet-
Bandai G Frame LRX 077. Is it Sisqueed?
Yeah, it's a
I
squeeze.
think so.
What
Oh,
the
it's
a
fuck,
squeed.
boy.
Yeah, it's the
There's
Sisqueed.
very few machines that are definitively non-canon, and this is one of them.
I don't know why there isn't a kit of this
Because it's
because
not canon.
It's the
who cares? It's not
Sisqueed.
canon.
It has a stupid. Well, because it has a stupid mono
I mean,
eye.
it's not canon.
Jax, that's why.
Anything in
This
the,
This
Okay,
is the
look, I
one
don't
model
think-
I'm okay with.
I don't think the mono eye is the problem. I think it's the giant, stupid fucking gun.
whoa,
Oh, yeah,
whoa,
that's-
what's
I don't
wrong
even-
with
It's
the gun?
okay. That's
That's
a
a beam-
definitive weapon.
That is a beam gun, by the way.
That is
There's
a big
nothing
gun.
ridiculous.
wrong with the weapon.
Yes, it is.
Look,
Nah.
look,
So what
It's
do you
so
mean?
very-
I have been
How-
waiting
how
for
amazing is that?
years.
Yo,
I have been waiting for
I'm not.
years.
I'm not interested in the kit. I want the cannon. That's it.
It's not a kit. It's a G line.
It's a G line.
tiny.
Yeah, it's small.
Oh, that's
All right, then
It's
I
not a
will buy the
kit.
G line. I will
So
buy
this is
these two
double
to
insulting
take their
to me.
weapons, and I'm going to put them on an entry grade. That's
I
what
have
I'll
a
do.
question. Does anybody know the size compared to a high grade? Are they smaller than a high grade?
They're like half the
Oh,
size of a high grade.
they're G frames, aren't they? I've actually
Yeah.
got one here.
They are G
Yeah,
frames.
they are. They are 2/3 the size of a small HG.
Oh wow!
Huh.
That's
So they are
Wow.
small.
That
Small
is
boys. They're
small.
small boys.
So
tell
get
you they're
this,
6
get
feet.
this. The price for one of these, of course, P Bandai, is
Gosh.
5,000 yen, which is basically like $50, $40
I just
For
lost
one.
interest,
You
bro.
serious?
I'm out.
bullshit.
for one.
Get the fuck
I,
out
I,
of here.
lo- I lost interest, bro. I'm out.
It's
gone.
a, it's
Take
a,
it away.
it's
He gone.
Yeah, immediately.
Okay.
V's
that's
gone.
it.
He is
I'm
out of
making
here. He's
my
not even
own
looking at it.
Sisqueed.
yeah, but we have a
What
second
level is
one.
it?
Owns the
We
squeak.
have
Fuck
we have a second one, and it's
If you want
the
us to
AOV
squeak, just
colors.
get the fucking silhouette cross frame version. At least then it'll look like it did in the game.
I do.
I'd rather
and I
just
love it.
call Locus
It's
up
my
and say,
favorite.
"Hey, print me one."
I mean, there's probably gonna be someone that gets like angry enough just to make their own like 3D model of it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
That
even
would
look
be our
that
hero, yeah.
complicated.
They're not G frames are not hard to build. They're easier to build than the little Converge kits, in my opinion.
Yeah, it
You,
looks like
you'll
a
throw one together. I can throw one together and within like 20 minutes. That's how easy they are.
Yeah, I want a high grade or a master grade of this. None of this G frame.
I would be okay with the full mechanics.
Like G frames are good if you want one on your desk. They're not good for shelf presence. They're just not big enough.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of G frames, but give me a high grade master grade any day. Our next and last kind of new release. This is not a kit. This is a high metal R scope. So I'm assuming this is well, it's Robotamashi, and I'm not sure if it's a metal build exactly, but goddamn, this R scope red shoulder is amazing. For the Scope Dog fans out there,
Bro,
Speaking of
those
scope
pilot
dogs, hey
thighs,
medic,
man.
how'd that go?
Bad.
Oh,
Why
sent-
does the pilot look like Aya's thighs are on them?
because
thighs,
Kiriko
bro.
Kuve has the thighs of a god.
oh
Them
my God.
thighs, bro. That's all I noticed. I missed the
Well,
mech and I'm just like, them thighs. What the fuck?
I will say this thing always reminds me of Robotech.
This thing looks wicked. Too bad it's like
I
tiny.
love the Scope Dog so much.
It does have a BattleTech appearance to it, like
I'm
full on
not
mech warrior.
Battletech.
completely
Yeah, but
I'm not completely familiar with this. This came around the same time as BattleTech, right?
It came out in the 70s, 80s. Let me check.
That's like an 80s vibe to it for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, it definitely has that feel. It's very
April
chunky.
1st, 1983.
So
So
this will
this
be
is
after
like an
BattleTech.
April Fool's.
Considering the very first episode involves Kiriko getting stabbed in the back and launched into space, I'd say a hell of an April Fool's joke.
Holy shit!
By his own squad, no less.
I
Oh my
kind
God.
of this is how I kind of picture the future of combat. You know, this is kind of more
Something
accurate,
like
I think.
If
I feel
Mecha is going to go this way, it probably would look more like a Scope Dog, and that's fine by me.
See, that's the misconception. Everyone says Votom's is a realistic mecha. No, Votom's, everything is made out of nitroglycerin.
yeah, so
Everything is made out of
basically-
explodium.
basically realistic.
Like, it is explicitly, these things are fueled by absurdly explosive fuel.
Realistic
Based.
in the sense that a Michael Bay film is realistic.
Pretty much. If you
Everything
throw
has
a
to-
rock at one of
everything
them
has
hard
to
enough,
Explode.
Okay,
a
I have
nice
a
bit of
question.
kit
Does
you get
anyone
with
know
it, like-
why it has the red shoulder? Because I'm
Because it's
wondering.
Hero Mech.
okay, so basically, Votom's takes place after a very long war in a quadrant of space. On the side of Gilgamesh, that's just what the faction's called.
Huh.
No relation to the glowy gold asshole. Their elites were known as the Red Shoulders. Basically a squadron of bloodthirsty killers that Kiriko was unfortunate enough to be a part of.
Okay.
Him and the last surviving members had an OVA together where they just teamed up to try and kill their boss. It was great. Because fuck that guy. Anyway, at the end of the first arc, some of the friends Kiriko's made are prepping a Scope Dog for him to go fight the entire police force of a city.
Okay.
And one of them just spray paints the shoulder red. It's like, it'll be just like the Red Shoulders. They'll grant you luck. And his response is just, actually it goes on the other shoulder. It's a slightly different shade of red.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's on the wrong
Um,
shoulder. and it's
Erdo
too bright.
says thoughts on today's announcements of Bandai getting the Armored Core
Oh,
license.
yeah.
Yes,
I
let's
am
go.
excited.
For the love of God,
As
give
long
me a
as-
Steel Haze.
As long as
Give
they don't,
me
as long as they don't make any
They're
games.
Want me to? I'm gonna
They're
post
not
a
making
really.
games, it's
I'm gonna
just
say a really hot take
Make
about
all the
this.
parts interchangeable. That's all.
I thought
Honestly, I'm
this was
worried.
not a new
30-minute
announcement. I
missions.
thought like there was something way back that we talked about.
No, it's a different line of kits that they are doing it through 30-minute mission.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yes,
So
it's
it's
through the
going to be
30-minute mission line. So they probably will have interchangeable parts.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna say really hot take. They're probably going to be nowhere near as good as the Kotobukiya variable infinity kits.
Yes.
They're gonna-
Obviously not.
No doubt.
I've
Because
never
the
had a good
Kotobukiya
experience with
kits are more-
Kotobuki.
I
the
just hope
Kotobukiya-
you're all ready for entry grade level armored core
I
units.
feel like they won't be that
I can
detailed.
live with that.
As long
Give
I
me an
feel
open
like
face so I
feel
can
like
smash it with a hammer.
I feel like the key for success is going to be compatibility of mix matching components. That's going to be the strong
which is the
suit.
entire idea behind
Build
Armored
your
Yeah.
Core,
own
behind the
AC. Yeah.
30-minute
Yeah.
It's the
Pretty
idea.
much.
Well, the fact that they're doing it through 30-minute mission is a really good sign that there's going to be a lot of cross compatibility,
Yep.
likely with other 30-minute mission kits.
Bro, you're gonna
Because
see
there's, like,
gonna be,
like, a
waifu
standard.
ACs. You're
I
gonna see
feel like what's
waifu
going-
ACs for days.
I'm actually kind of worried about it because the 30-minute mission aesthetic, at least from what we have so far, in my eyes, does not work with Armored Core. Because Armored Cores, while very interchangeable, are usually very smooth. As in, like, the armor panels are always uninterrupted.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I am worried that it'll keep
it
the
depend-
30-minute missions aesthetic.
it depends on the
really
unit.
depends. Yeah, like
Depends
the
on
thing
which
Walter
generation you're
Sword he's
talking
in?
about.
Fuck no, that thing's greebles for days.
Yeah, there's a bunch of, especially even in the newest game, there's a bunch of ones that literally just look like they can be segmented and taken out from each other, and some of them look riveted together.
Yeah, you know what? We can
Okay,
make
yeah,
it
but
an
those ones
easy
are used by
opinion for
the
Armored
lower
Core.
class. They don't count.
We can make it very easy for Armored Core opinions. If you didn't beat Baltius before it was nerfed, you can't have an opinion.
I
Wow.
beat Baltius
Oh,
before it was
Hey,
nerfed.
I beat
Get outta
wow.
here.
Baltius. Give me my fucking
Who am I
t-shirt.
kidding?
Wow.
I thought
did
I'd just
too.
tickle
I like,
everyone's biscuit
so-
there.
I like how
mad.
we've discussed repeatedly about like how bad gatekeeping is. Well, here we go.
Yeah,
This is
there
the
you go.
good kind of
There's
gatekeeping.
Baltius gatekeep.
This is the good gatekeeping. You can't stop us.
I
Yeah.
was so mad when I did my new playthrough. I was like, okay, how?
Baltius is so easy now. It's not even
Baltius.
funny.
I
My
know.
Yeah.
boy, my boy, your missiles are too slow.
He's a pushover
Baltius,
now.
you're a bitch now.
It
I'm
already
gonna
works.
level with you.
Well,
I still don't bother really dodging the missiles. I just kind of plow through and hit it with a pile bunker.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so we're
I
gonna
mean, it
move on
works.
to what's that Gundam? Here is the leaderboard. We have Medic at 2,950 points. Icy is in a commanding lead with 7,900 points. Mech Wolf's 1,400 points.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know that V Fluff was at one point like minus like 6,000 points, and is slowly climbing to be even. So we'll see. What happens here.
One of these days, you're gonna offer me one where I can just do it for like 10,000
Yep.
points, and I'll fucking do it,
Yeah,
bro.
I bet. JD's at 5,800 points. Lux at 900 points. Momoku Mecha Pilot at 1,800 points, and Kai at 1,100 points. Now, today will be a blind bet, so everyone will submit their bet now between a wager of 1,000 points and 5,000 points. Place your bets now. What are we wagering?
Oh, we can max out.
You can,
You know
you can
what?
max out if you
Name on
want.
Discord now.
I don't even care what the thing is. I'm maxing out, baby, all the way.
All
Where's
right.
my
Yeah,
key?
5,000. Fuck it, all the way.
Yeah,
All right.
Why not 5,000?
Wait, they said 5,000? Holy shit.
That's the max.
The points are made
right.
up, and the lols don't matter.
The lulls don't matter. Eventually, I'll decide that they will matter. Eventually.
Listen, sorry, you changed your name, Jax.
Yes,
I
yes.
believe we established with it by like episode 2 that at some point we're going to have a fist fight.
Yeah, eventually.
I don't think things are going to change that much.
I don't have any fists.
Can I just put out?
Good,
a
then I
very
win.
polite
That's not
reminder
true.
to
Haros
chat
have
as well?
fists. You're
I will
lying.
punch
Haros
you.
have fists.
They're
I
hidden.
will punch you.
Haros can even equip weapons, so you might just blow him up.
Murder Haros.
Just a
Haros
very
is a
quick,
liker.
polite reminder to chat as well that try not to type your answers out before we can actually get the answers in, because we don't want to accuse each other of cheating.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll cheat,
Okay.
will cheat.
I actually hacked IS computer. I already know what it is.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Okay. All right. So let's we're gonna roll
shit.
we're gonna roll the footage
Need that
here.
NordVPN.
I'll tell you guys when you can for chat when you can tell your answer, but not yet, okay? Let's watch the clip. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right, how are we gonna fail today?
Right?
Yeah. How badly will we all?
Fuck you.
Oh wow,
Fuck
really?
you.
Oh, my mic just came up
Really?
That was too easy.
I'll get that. I'll get that in a second.
Brain fart.
All right. I think we have all the submissions in. All right. So chat,
Hold on, I'm putting mine in.
chat
there we
you
go.
can submit your answers. Let's see what you got. What you guys are saying here.
This
I mean, I think this was an easy one.
it's insultingly easy.
It's insultingly, but I got it wrong.
I just want you to know
I'm-
that
I'm about 80% confident I knew what that was.
I just want you guys to know that since this is an easy one, you can expect much more difficult ones in the future. I promise.
Based.
I promise.
Ruh-roh.
Based. I approve of this behavior.
Ruh-roh.
All right. Let's
Good
let's
thing
reveal
that
the
Matt-
let's
the
reveal the
base
answer here.
I'm scared.
Someone in chat
There's
just
a
said
little
that's
tiny bit of
amazing.
doubt. There's just that little tiny bit of doubt.
I am doubting myself a little bit here.
I figured that I checked after I submitted the answer. See, was there a different name for the one that was in G3 colors?
No.
No. I think that's gonna be the other half of what I like.
That makes sense.
No,
Because I forgot the
Fuck
series.
up.
Like, I literally tried to forget the series.
I can't because it's ingrained in my brain.
I'm actually gonna have
Aya,
to
you
go.
really
Take away
arm.
take away my points.
Aya, you made us watch Metaverse. We all, no one was going to get this wrong.
I didn't
I
watch
was right there. I
Metaverse.
just said it.
I didn't watch Metaverse, so I have got it wrong. Fuck.
So
We're supposed to
wrong
watch
together.
it.
I don't watch shit, okay?
I watch shit so that when I say it's shit, people can't say, "Well, you haven't watched it."
okay.
Yes, I have, and it's
so
terrible.
yes,
I
so
have.
yes, it was
No.
the Law Gundam. So I don't know what the hell JD sent me. JD wagered
It says take my points away.
1,300 points. Brain dead Gundam.
I
Take my
was brain
points
dead.
away. What the
I'm
hell?
back in the red.
I just stared at it and just went dark
Oh.
mode.
Oh
But this
my
isn't
God.
an armored core. You don't have to be brain dead to
All
pilot
right,
anyway.
all right. So JD, I'm
Don't
gonna
have
take your
to
points
get
away.
brain removal surgery.
I 5,000 points wager. Genshin Impact the Gundam, La Gundam. Kai, that's not the answer I was looking for, unfortunately. I was just looking for the La Gundam. That's minus 5,000
La Gundam.
points.
That
One of the things I didn't
That's
like
minus
about
5,000
the
points.
show.
Changing.
You think this is a
One of the
joke?
Points.
Huh? You think this show
One
is
of
a
the things-
joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I
One
a
of the
joke
things
to
I didn't
you?
like about the show was the name
Exceedingly.
of the Gundam. Like La Gundam is just such a boring name.
I know. It is I'll give the points to you. It is La Gundam.
Okay.
We have Moku Mecha Pilot with
Oh,
2,500 point wager.
Just fucking murder
And,
me.
The answer we got here was the Strike Gundam.
Did we
That's
already do
what
this?
Wait, what?
How?
What?
You just watched the
Fuck.
show.
Look.
Hey, I
Yeah.
watched
I
it so I
can't-
already forgot it.
I
It was the shoulder.
Everybody.
I forgot about it. It was the shoulder shape.
I want to remind everybody that y'all laughed at Icy before. Look where Icy's at right now, okay? At the top. I would be mindful of making fun of people here. You never know.
Well, that's
Okay.
what I'm here for.
We have
I was just-
Medic with 5,000 points. But okay, hold on. Strike Gundam, really? Really, Strike Gundam?
Doesn't have the.
My God.
I-
Anyways,
I'm building.
I
the
mean,
Bull
I
Strike.
can
Doesn't
I
have
can
the
see.
same waist.
it's probably without the ale pack.
Yeah,
I could see
can
it,
that
actually.
confusion would have come in.
It
I could
doesn't
see
have beam sabers without the IL pack.
True.
Oh dear.
Okay, Medic, 5,000 points. Law Gundam, the most vanilla of anything. Yes, true. Well, Medic,
How do you get more vanilla than the
oh my god.
RX-78?
V, Fluffy V.
Don't read mine out. Fuck you.
5,000 points.
Do it.
5,000 points. You want to hear what it is?
No, because I didn't watch the show,
You
and I
wanna-
don't believe there is a Gundam called the La.
You want it?
Fucking La.
You want to hear it?
Ooh, the law.
You wanna
He's
hear
like,
it?
bro, this can't be your real
You know what?
Gunpla
You know what?
You
I'm going
wanna
to say
hear
what the
it?
Gundam sounds
I
like. It
gotta
sounds
have
like
something to laugh at
All
Star
right,
bandwidth.
all right. So Moku, don't feel bad. Okay.
Oh.
B Fluff got the sword / Impulse Gundam.
I'm going to go fucking kill myself.
Shit.
I will say the impulse gun. I
Again,
will say the impulse is closer than the strike.
I will say
You know what did it?
You know
You
what's
know what
funny?
honestly
hold on,
did
hold on.
it?
The shield.
V, you were on the show before, and we went over
Yeah.
we went over the Gundam. Okay, we went over the
I
show, the clips. I'm not mad at you.
It's
But I'm
such a
disappointed.
forgettable build.
I'm
And do you want to know what
disappointed.
happened? Do you want to know what legit happened?
What happened?
I have the X Impulse and Sword Impulse, three
Yeah.
shelves above my head, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I looked at the silhouette, I looked up at the Sword Impulse and went, oh, it's an Impulse. I completely my brain doesn't recognize La Gundam as a fucking canon Gundam. It's like, La?
Your brain's
La
trying to
fucking
do.
what? La D's nuts? Get the fuck out of here.
Your brain's trying to save you.
La di da,
Your brain is trying to
basically.
save you from
La
the
di
crap
fucking
that is
da.
the law.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
Okay.
The moment I saw the black chest on the fucking, like, it's this Gundam, I was like, fuck off, you just Bill Dived me. God
All
damn
right.
it.
We got
Build Divers designs are
Mech
better.
Wolf unit with the 5,000 points for Law Gundam, and
Yeah.
Locus with Law Gundam 1,000 points. So we'll be updating those scores later on, and you'll see the update next episode.
Woohoo!
So that was that was fun. Let's do
That was something.
let's do good idea, bad idea. I'm excited for it.
Oh.
All right.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. All right, I gotta.
You better not have an Impulse Gundam on this.
It's time for another good idea. Bad idea.
Traumatized already.
All right, so
I
here's
have
my
no
half.
idea where to put my fucking scope dog now.
Good idea. Pretending to fly your Gunpla in your house. Bad idea.
Strapping your Gunpla to a firework and making it fly.
Go to fucking hell and die. Go to hell and die.
Wait. Did you actually?
That is
It's gone.
Yo,
You go to hell and you fucking die for that.
What
Now,
is?
some would argue those are both two good ideas.
I think those are fantastic ideas.
I'm with Leviathan. Very good idea.
Wait, hang on. What
Buzz
kit did you put
Lightyear.
on there?
Please just put the strike on.
Wait,
To infinity
That's a
and
good
beyond,
one.
folks.
before I judge you, what kit did you put on there?
Oh, it's like
Strike,
your
strike,
killer.
strike.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
All you need to
play
know,
it again. Play it
you know,
again.
is that it got yeeted and deleted.
You'll just play it again so they can see.
It got yeeted and deleted.
I think it was a Zaku.
But I gotta know.
No,
Yeah,
maybe it was a. Maybe it was a Zuda.
Azabi.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay?
Maybe it was a Zuda. It could finally go and do what it was meant
I
to do.
could
Explode
not-
at high speed.
I could not get myself to actually do it. Okay.
Oh,
So what
Okay.
what it is actually a clip from like 12 years ago of a Buzz Lightyear and a Woody strapped to it, and it got
Oh.
launched into
You
space.
pansy.
I couldn't do
You
it.
got a friend over there.
I couldn't
Did
do
you
it.
have a random
there.
Zaku to toss at the rocket?
oh, you
You,
know.
you know
It's over
what?
there.
You know what I had just for that?
Over here.
I actually have a fucking Converge size Zaku from the UC series.
Yeah.
I am gonna strap that to a rocket now, and you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay.
Send me the clip, and I'll put it on my official YouTube.
I will clip it. I just got to get my hands on a rocket. We're fucking doing this shit.
Oh my god.
Hell
Zaku's
yeah,
going
let's
to
go.
space.
No, it's a ground type.
Oh god, you oh god.
I
All
can't
right.
remember the name of it. All I know is it's the green Zaku from UC.
Oh hey,
That's all I
I
remember.
just built
That-
this.
Yeah.
We are going into
The
community
Are we
builds.
not going to talk about the new show about the show
Yeah.
after
Let's-
the
Yeah,
La
let's-
Gundam?
Let's
Calm
do
down.
something first. Oh,
Calm down,
Eventually.
Sparky. We will. We're going to talk
Who
about the
built
show.
Who built this, and where
We're
can I
going to
give
talk
them money
about the
for
show.
it?
Don't worry.
That's just a Thorn.
This is. Wait, is this? No, this is the Gundam, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
this
it's
is, yeah,
the
my
it's
bad.
the
Yeah. This is
According to
by
Atmakun, the Uranus.
Giovanni Sivas from Facebook. It's the Gundam. It's 2 tones green, but you can't really see it. I need to finish the backpack. That's all they sent me.
That's still
Giovanni,
really
when you
nice.
finish
That's
this
still really
backpack,
good.
send me a price tag. I will buy this from you.
Oh
It's
damn!
really good.
Damn.
Beautiful finish and decal work.
Oh yeah,
That is a Witch from Mercury heavy arms, and I want it.
it's very good. It's very very good.
Oh yeah, I just realized it's literally he needed 2 kits because it has the double Gatling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can.
My God.
Oh, it looks like they painted
I do like the
shell
coloring.
units.
Yeah.
I did that too with mine because I didn't want to use the sisters. The sisters. God damn it! I read Adamakun's thing and Adamakun's thing, and then I was trying to say stickers. I was like, wait a minute, brain, why you do this to me?
I like the color separation with the white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Very
it
cool.
a lot. A sweet kit. Very nice.
Very
Very
cool
nice.
kit.
Yeah, I don't.
Probably
Does it
been my
need a
favorite build
backpack though? Like
from-
I feel like just with these, this is fine enough.
He literally just needs to add a heavy arm style backpack, and I'll
Yeah, I
all
just
get
like a
them.
little booster unit.
Yeah.
Little booster unit, yeah.
I
Or you
love
can
it.
put the ammo drum in there. There you go.
Or
I
that
love it.
too, yeah.
It's very sweet. Yeah, Giovanni, amazing. Paint job is crazy
Probably-
good. I like the white separation from it. Awesome.
Giovanni,
Probably
I
my
swear to
favorite
God,
kit
bro,
so far.
contact me on Twitter at Vfluff. I will buy it. You've
This
got
is
my
probably
money.
my favorite Witch from Mercury kit so far.
The next kit is from Ryan Alba. It is a kit
Ooh.
bash of the RX 782 and the RGM 79G master grades. It's incomplete as of now. Rust primer with acrylic white to begin. Sanded weathering, modified legs to adopt both kits, drilled and sanded down for function and better range of motion. The RGM backpack mount to front as drop pack, waiting to add release straps, fashioned from runners. This is build 1, working on improvements. I think it looks pretty freaking amazing, actually.
That's a
this
really
looks
good
great.
whip. That looks good.
I'm really confused by the backpack on the front though, but that's just me.
It's called protection.
Is that supposed to be a parachute?
It's a fanny pack.
No, that is thrusters.
Wait, I thought it was like for like high altitude jumps or something. I thought I remember like they had a parachute in the front. Am I
A
wrong?
reserve
There was
chute.
no parachute on the front.
It was
There
in
was
the
one on the
back.
back.
It was in the
Yeah,
I
back.
think that was on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was on the Easy 8 though.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't on the Easy 8. That was in the ground
It
guns
comes
when
with-
they first came from space.
It comes in the
basically.
model kit
Yeah.
for the Easy 8, but it is technically all of them had the moment where they
Love
dropped
that.
in with the parachute pack.
Yeah,
But the parachute pack was that in the
Man.
back or the front?
the
It was a
back.
giant.
back.
It was a giant backpack.
Okay. I swear there was.
Man, it's a
there
shame
was-
that the current Easy 8 sucks compared to the old one.
If you have a backpack, if you have a pack on the front, that's the reserve chute. So he might be doing his own version of this
Oh,
as a
okay.
reserve chute. On
Yeah,
the
I
front.
like it. I like it actually.
I
It's
wouldn't see
different.
that as a parachute. It's not big enough. It definitely seems to be for quick retreats. That, well, given the thrusters and what might be shin thrusters, I can't actually tell.
It seems to be a heavy. It looks
That's a
like they
good
put extra
question.
boosters on the front because of the extra weaponry on the back.
Maybe it's like when you lean back and you boost away. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, not even when you know that scene from Narrative where Joan is flying backwards, then fires the incoms forwards.
Yeah.
That.
Oh. I mean,
I like
it could be armor, but like, I mean, if it is a jetpack, like you'd have fuel reserves in that. It's probably not something that you want.
Oh, there
This
you
is the
go.
Johnny
Sonic
Shadows
Yeah.
saying there was
Yeah.
a backpack on the front in Easy 8.
Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. I thought it was. I thought that it was in the
Oh,
front.
you're still
That's what it
crazy,
reminded
but just
me
in
of.
different ways.
That's what it reminded me of. Anyways,
None of this is real.
Ryan,
We're not even here.
fantastic
Game,
kit
man.
bash.
We
We
evolved
love
and
it.
red pilled.
Great job. When you finish improving the kit, as you've mentioned in your description, to me, please send in the final product.
Oh, baby.
The next one is not really a kit, but Adam Hammer wanted to submit it, and I accepted it. It's a it's a pumpkin Zaku.
Oh yeah,
Hammer
I saw that
time.
on the.
Oh
on the
my, that's
chat.
wonderful.
He scares
impressive. Very nice.
you.
Yeah, that is.
Shivers down your spine.
That takes some
And
work.
then after he lit it
Zaku
up, it
lantern.
exploded.
It's a Zaku.
It
Honestly,
exploded
looking,
after this.
looking at it
does look
lit,
good.
it gives a Death Army vibe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
I love it.
Though unlit, it also gives me Zagok vibes just because of the tubes.
Zagok.
Yeah, a little
They
bit.
look kind of like Zagok vents. The point is, it's a very good Xeon pumpkin.
Yeah, Adam, good job. I love the lantern.
Oh, Zaka Lantern. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, it's Zaku.
Thanks, chat.
Zaku Lantern.
Next kit, Nux kit is by Doug Goins. This is my custom Gemini's Blitzer. It's high grade Gemini torso and head. Live lance having arms and legs. The backpack is from Powered Arms, set with a thruster glute in the center. The wing shields are made from the Freedom. I use some Battle Arms connection pieces to make the arms. The booster units are from 30-minute missions. Made some side skirts that can hold beam saber handles. I painted it gunmetal white, metallic brown. I still have to paint the wing shields sometime. Also, if you remove the clear parts on the arms, there's a hole that is used to mount the energy shield. It's also equipped with Astrea's GN beam rifle. Oh, damn, this actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
It
The
Now this
backpack.
is a build fighters worthy look. It's really cool.
It is. It is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
I
that looks
fucking
sick.
love wing
Wow.
capes. Like, I have a Bionicle OC who was designed with the sole thought, I'm going to give it wings that turn into a cape.
I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And everything else was built
Hell
around
yeah,
facilitating that.
Very pretty. I like it
so
a lot.
cool.
Very
Oh,
cool.
yeah. I love this.
I'm almost reminded of like a slimmer Master Gundam in a way, especially with the wing cape thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but this thing
And the dark colors.
slimmer, but at the same time, the wing. Well, it also makes the wings wider because, unlike the Master Gundam, it can actually fucking transform the wings.
Yeah. God damn.
That's really, really cool.
Dougie
Look at
boy,
this.
really good job. Fantastic kit. Definitely
Damn.
something I'd see in Build Fighters, that's for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah, I love
Very
this.
good.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah, no, just like toss this into the fucking battle royale midway through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Next kit is by RX79
Hey, it's a
underscore
camper.
9 on Twitter, / destroyer on our Discord. This is the custom camphor. I called it the Blitzkrieger. Build was fun.
Blitzkrieger.
The tail parts were frustrating as the armor kept sliding off when assembling it. It's quite easy to pose apart from the right arm because of the blade. It's using the high-grade camphor as a base with parts of the Hygog. Paint I used are from G-Paint Halloween Edition and Standard Edition. Overall, the entire build just came to me while I was originally planning to just straight build it first. But since I had motivation and strong creativity was flowing, the juices were flowing, I just kept working on it until it was finished.
The one thing I want to
Rage on
know about
Gunpla.
is the tail.
I'm gonna say, does it have like a whip tail or something?
It looks like
It has
does.
like a
whip
Yeah, it
tail.
is a
body
tail.
with a
It's a
back guy.
Hygog arm as a tail.
That's actually
That's
really
so
interesting.
cool.
That's a neat
Again,
idea.
I would kill to see this in like a Build Fighters animation.
Like, this is the
Yeah,
kind of thing that
that.
should be in it.
Oh, I can.
It's
Here's
like-
there. You see the tail?
Like I'm saying,
Yeah,
like
now
the
I
old
see it.
saying, like it
Wow.
tries to do with the new anime is gunplay is freedom, which, yeah, this is definitely freedom. So why don't we get to see it in the actual anime?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Gunpla
No.
Freedom. Behold the most vanilla thing in existence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It's kind of making me smile because if you just had a pair of cat ears on it, it's literally a furry camper.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really
Good
good.
work
It's
for
really
yeah.
cute. It's really cute. I like it a lot. I'm glad he went for the 144 camper as well and not tried to do this to an MG.
Oh, the
'cause he
high
would've
grade.
screamed.
The the master grade camper is so ass. Literally
Yeah,
the worst
he
Bandai
chose the
kit in
right kit
existence.
to work
Didn't they
on.
come out with like
Is it really that bad? I
Yeah.
thought they updated
It
it.
is so bad.
They
It is
came
Bro,
out.
literally the
terrible.
worst.
Well, they came out with
Oh.
the master grade camper shorts, which is basically just
That's
the
the
old.
same kit.
It's the same kit repainted.
You got bamboozled.
Jax.
You got
Yeah, I know.
bamboozled.
I've complained about this before. That it wasn't better.
It was
Yes,
not.
you've complained about this.
Oh, look at it. Oh, look
Yeah,
at
his
that in action. You
opinions.
see that?
No, that's
God
good.
damn.
Boys
He's
getting
like, at this
tailed.
moment, you realize.
It's like a
you
surprise
fucked up.
attack because you don't expect the camphor to have a tail.
Yeah.
At the same time, given how the thing moves, you'll probably see it flapping in the wind.
Unless it
I
like
could see,
ties
like-
it
I
around
could
its
see, like,
waist or
I
something.
could see like a
Saiyan?
double tail.
Are you implying the Comfort is a Saiyan?
What?
Yes.
I've never known a Saiyan to go down that fast.
But
this
this
is a
isn't
wicked
just
kit.
a camphor. This is the Blitzkriegen.
Yeah, no, Destroyer, no need to be in voice chat. This is just amazing. I love it. I like you know what's funny? It has like the red shoulder, kind of like what we just saw with the scope dog. Anyone else notice that?
I would like to
Oh,
point out that every single scope dog died a very messy death in that show,
Oh,
usually within an
no.
episode or two.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
He went
usually-
through like 40 of them.
Like he jumps through he goes through those things like fucking Tic Tacs.
He built
Also-
he built a second version of the red shoulder just to use as an automated decoy for that fight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, scope dog was
Also,
indeed
like-
the inspiration. Oh, nice.
I actually just built the high grade camphor, and it's a crime that the master grade camphor is as bad as it is, because the high grade camphor is so good.
Then they could have just
Yeah.
upskilled
It
it.
does
What the
sadden me.
fuck?
Oh,
There'll be
yeah.
a real grade camper at some point,
God damn.
and that'll be like
This
retooled
kit
out.
is freaking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Definitely something that I would see in a build universe. Holy shit! It's
I'm
really
curious where the kunai came from.
that looks like it's from Exia or something.
I think that
Yeah, that might be an Exia part.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah,
Destroyer
that's
can
what-
answer the question for us.
Destroyer.
Yes, Destroyer, tell us about your Blitzkriegen.
Reveal
need
your
answers.
secrets.
We need answers.
Or it
Blitzkrieg.
could
Show
be
us your
from,
papers.
it might be
It's
from
making
one of
me
the.
think of the Ifrit, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure
that's what I was
if the Ifrit
Oh, the
has a high
Ifrit. Yeah,
grade.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those are not
Yeah.
the Schneid kunais. Those are not the Schneid kunais. The Schneid ones are smaller.
Oh, okay.
Like, they're
What about
tiny.
the knocked kunais?
I do like how Destroyer's like, the MG wasn't that bad. Bro, I built and owned one. It's in the fucking trash.
What?
Yeah, it's so bad.
Actually, no, it didn't go in the trash. It went to my friend who is recycling parts of it to make an ultimate Zaku.
I think those
Because that's what that camper's going to do.
I think those knives are actually from an Ifrit.
Okay, I'm looking at
They
it.
look
I'm
good.
looking at it. It's not the knocked.
The high grade unicorn Zensu pilot by Angelo. The Rosula.
Either
Oh,
way,
they're from the high grade.
it looks great. It looks great.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
staying
everywhere.
on point, Destroyer. You've done a fantastic job.
Yeah, there was
and this
a-
is an
Oh,
awesome looking
there-
camper version.
I just noticed. Oh my god! I just
Oh,
noticed
they're
the
builder
sword on
parts?
the sword blade on the side.
Yeah,
I
there's
love
a
the
whole
Hornblade.
there's a lot of things going on here.
Very good
Hard to
kit.
Also,
focus
build
on one
parts.
thing.
They're builder parts, like this stuff that Bandai made a while ago. That just
I
Oh yeah,
figured the
the
sword
F3
was a
builder
builder
parts.
part.
Yeah, amazing.
Because I have that fucking thing. I think it's not the Changeling rifle, but something else released in the same line.
Yeah. God
It-
damn, amazing.
It's kind of a
God damn,
lumpy piece
so
of crap, sadly. But I'm glad someone was able to find a use for it.
Oh, what happened? Oh, jeez. Hold on. I gotta
What'd you do?
authenticate.
What'd you do?
Because
Oh no!
Twitter's being stupid.
Is this
Oh,
right?
not that
This
shit.
happens every time
What is
I want
that?
to.
What
This happens
is-
every.
What is that?
I'm human.
Wait,
what
what
happened?
happened?
Human,
Hold
Are
on.
you
hooray.
sure about
Hold
that?
on.
This happens every time I want to commission a new artist.
I need to scroll down and find it again.
Same.
Why are you sneaking on my page? Get
Hold on,
out.
I'm trying to find the kit you sent me. There we go.
Dang, he's
There we
actually
go.
I actually have a theory about why this is happening. I think Elon's trying to train an AI.
I'm still not over what that verification thing was.
It's you
You know
gotta
what? I
you
wouldn't
gotta
put it past him.
yeah. You know what?
Oh,
It
hey,
doesn't
another
matter.
ruling.
We have a ruling. B. Take it away.
And
Hey,
also a fucking tiny ass new. And what's that on the other side?
Heavy
Oh, it's
arms.
heavy.
That's a
arms.
heavy
Heavy
arm.
arms. It's
That is a heavy
I don't
arms
know what
of
it is.
toys.
It's always a heavy arm.
When it comes to V, yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
it's,
these.
This is the metal chassis ruling from Infinite Dimensions. Took me like 3 weeks to actually build the son of a bitch and paint the bastard a little bit in areas. This kit literally cost me £90, about $110.
Holy shit.
damn, nice.
And it is Infinite Dimensions' answer to Bandai's HIRM series. And it literally blows them out the water. Really does.
That dead series that Bandai couldn't give a shit about anymore.
Yeah, I know. But it's literally the size of my EX Sentinel, which has been shown on the show before. So it's massive. The base is custom for it. This is the weapon in full deploy mode. So it's got like twin beam cannons. It's got fucking twin beam launchers on the arms, missile racks galore. It's got a great head design, and just it's massive and it weighs a ton. Like when you buy the box is 3 kilograms.
Oh
To
my
give you an
God.
idea of how much plastic you get in it,
A lot.
it's
Wow.
a perfect grade
Oh,
weight.
wow.
I do have a
Oh, no.
question. I do have a question.
Go ahead.
It's actually like really bothering me, and it's like really nagging on me. Why do you have a framed picture of Nathan Fillion?
Why do I have? Because it is
Why not?
literally it's an original signed picture of Nathan Fillion from his Firefly
Oh.
days.
Oh.
That picture's worth like more than the kit.
Okay. Okay.
That
I am
picture's
to
like
misbehave.
I was about to say, I what you got a problem with Nathan Fillion?
No, I
that's
don't. I'm
that's
just like,
that's
I'm wondering
literally
why
a
it's there, you know?
$400
It's
autograph
got
right there, bro.
issues. Cancel.
I do have actually a question pertaining to the kit.
Go on then.
In my opinion, like it looks like messy. Like there's too much on the kit. Like you know what I mean? Like it has just too much shit. What is your opinion on like all the armaments it has? Do you think it's like messy? Do you think it's like it has too much on it? Or do you think it's just like no, this is just perfect?
It's mostly because they don't use stickers nearly at all. You can paint the highlights, which is what I did. There is a sticker pack that comes with it. It's tiny, but I just painted them on. But the point is that the body is layered, so
Okay.
it's a full metal chassis.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
And
Wait, what?
Gold medal, you say?
it's a full metal
Wow.
chassis.
Wow. Holy shit. Okay.
Like if you zoom in on the images, the whole main body is fully metallic, and you layer the armor onto it like you build a HRM. So that it might look a bit busy, but if
Yeah.
you take the backpack away and you take the weapons off the arms, because they are big weapon systems,
Yeah.
it literally ends up looking more like an Eclipse Gundam, in my opinion.
Oh, okay.
So like, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
be
could see
honest.
that.
I don't like this as a kit.
Not
I d-
everyone does like the ruling. It
Like-
is a big, busy kit.
I think it's.
I regret to
I
inform
agree
you.
with Locust. For me, too busy, too much shit going on.
I will say if those like bits on the side fall off after shooting off, then I'd probably be fine with it.
Yeah,
This is
I've
a
been
case
with
of
it.
like,
The thing I would
I'm
point out,
fine.
you can take the arm-mounted cannons, and they will fit to the backpack as a secondary over-shoulder cannon.
Oh,
So you
cool.
can free up the arms.
But
so like,
I will-
what this screams to me
I blow your load,
is
one shot, and go
is
home.
is like over greebling when you just keep adding more stuff, even though it's already like way past done. That's just what this feels like. Okay, we still have surface left, so we can keep adding detail. And there was never a moment where they were like, maybe we should stop and
So
not
the
do that.
wrong kind
Well-
of over greebling that Star Wars does, but
I
with Star Wars,
Everybody
it's more tasteful.
asked if we can, and nobody asked if we should. Right?
But
Yes,
here's the
exactly.
thing I
That's
will
what I
say about
think.
this is that at least with the model kit, you can take the bits that you don't like off to make it more minimalist.
You can. That's the other thing I need to point out about this kit. This is literally the kit in full everything on it mode.
Yeah.
You can take off parts of the armor. Parts of the armor are actually two-tone.
Yeah.
So you get two different sheets of plastic to choose if you want light purple or dark purple. You've got a different shade of orange if you want to use that. A lot of parts where you see translucent plastic, it is actually translucent plastic. It's not
Well, that's
painted.
cool.
I'm sorry, I'm reading. The backpack has a backpack.
Yeah, the backpack has a
backpack has
backpack.
a
Oh my god.
But yeah,
But
someone
the
that's
thing that I
After
love about
pack.
this kit is that A, it's a metal chassis, and B, you can build it how you want. The manual will give you 3 different ways to build it.
Right.
But
Oh,
there are
wow.
like 10 different loadouts, so no person's ruling is ever the same as the next one. Someone's always got a different loadout with it. My friend Gundam fan built one. He put the rifles on the backpack, and his holds the grenade launchers in the hands.
Yep.
My friend Lilith Rays has the over the shoulder cannons
Yep.
with the already culture cannon there,
Yep.
and he put the grenade launchers on the thighs, so the hands are free. So you can literally build them however you want, and they will, even though it comes with a display stand. Here's the big part about having a metal frame. This thing will stand on its own 2 feet and stay upright.
Damn.
I like it.
I could. Well, I can see that with that if it has a metal frame, much more sturdier.
It's got a metal frame and it's got good foot displacement, so the heels are quite big
Out
as
of
well.
10, what are you
But
giving it?
for me enjoying building it, like for the price paid, because you can pick these up for $100 in the States. $100 for an EX Sentinel size kit with more plastic and a metal frame. I'm giving this thing is a full 10 out of 10.
Nice. Okay.
And the customized options you get, I just added a little bit of paint. You can imagine if you put this in the hands of someone who wanted to customize their own version.
I will say that it's ironic that this is truly freedom, even though Gunpla right now is not.
Oh my god. And you built this on your stream, which is what again?
Yeah, this was built on stream. I'm currently working on the Perfect Grade 00 Riser. That's going to get painted and decal work as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've nearly finished building it. The actual build's nearly done. But I do that on Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Britannia time. And sometimes you'll see me do extra ones. But if you just follow the Twitter at VFluff, so VI Fluff, you'll always know when I'm going to stream because I always post an update during the day.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I do love doing collabs, so maybe you'll see me doing things with IC. You never know.
Okay.
Doing collabs with other builders is a big thing with me. Good.
Very
fun.
nice. Very nice. Our next kit is by Atma-kun. It is the Grave Gundam.
Cool.
All right,
I like
Atma-kun,
it.
what the hell is this thing? What are the
Is
components
that a
here?
Lego chain?
I see a bit of the side the waist parts right there. The big waist parts are obviously from the Gundam. It's in 00. It's one of the 3 from that other group.
Like one of the
The
sword
thrones.
ones.
Yeah, the
I
thrones.
love
Say
the face.
I think the feet are.
It has a very
Yeah.
it has a very Bludgeon from Transformers vibe to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Or-
does
Yeah.
go Transformers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
can
the
see that.
OG Fallen. It looks like the OG Fallen design.
The legs,
The
I'm not
OG
sure where they're
Fallen
from.
had more of a mouth plate going for him.
That's
Yeah.
true. But it does give me that vibe, like that sort of burnt in hell look.
Build
Yeah.
Divers boss fight.
The one we
This
should
looks
have
pretty
gotten.
good.
Oh, it's a Blitz.
The build who?
Build what?
Not
Oh,
the
okay.
Blitz. What is it?
Atma-kun says it's a hybrid of
Herdium.
Oh yeah, that is part of the tertium on the back.
Exvius,
I think those might also be
GXS.
tertium shoulders.
Jack
Oh, yeah.
Edge, Gold Frame, Amatsu, Zabanya, Thrones Vi, Epion, and Versago. Okay, what
Did
kit didn't you
I was about to say,
use
Look at
Holy shit!
As soon as you said
Look at the next
Versago,
comment,
as
though.
soon as
This
I
is all
saw
just
it,
scrap parts that from the other stuff. Wow.
Wait, the fucking Versago is even in here? Holy
oh my
shit!
god!
Oh, I
This is
can kind of see
MacGyver.
this.
I can see the
Versago
skirts from the
stuff.
Zwei.
Wow.
I understand using the Versago because one of the most demonic looking Gundams, but goddamn.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that
Hot
I don't know. That
damn.
isn't a Lego chain because I can see the nubs.
My
Huh.
god, dude.
It's definitely the final boss.
No, the final boss is the Devil Gundam because Divers only uses Devil Gundams as raid bosses.
This is the
Yeah.
kit that your girlfriend says not to worry about. You know.
This is the dude that shows up to the protagonist episode 1 and just beats the living shit out of him.
Or this is the
When
dude that
they
shows
do
up like
right.
episode 12 when they think they beat the guy, and then this new guy shows up.
The chain is from Iron Blooded weapon set.
That's
Oh,
off the
damn.
chain, yo. How the
Nice.
fuck do you print that? Like mold that?
Holy shit!
I do not know.
You
Like,
take
you'd
the
have to
link,
do
you take
so
another
many-
link.
I'm gonna say, Admakun, this is my favorite kit that you've sent in so far. I love it.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is
No
very cool.
loincloth
Yes,
needed. We're going full commando.
God damn. And like just the
we are
amount of
never going to let him forget that.
the thing too is like the amount of different kits used, and like it just works so well.
Wow.
Like to me, nothing really seems out of place for me. Like it doesn't seem like
I'll admit, it's funny as hell that
yeah.
it seems like the process made to build this thing is exactly how the 00 Sky was made. So we
Oh
have the
my
00
God,
Sky,
yes.
we have the cooler 00 Sky.
Double Sky.
Okay, your next iteration is you gotta put devil wings on the sides. You know, like how like from
Oh.
He's
Death
going
Cell.
to.
I
would not be surprised.
Admakun, you did well. Again,
Blowing
disappointed
it out of the
in.
water again.
I'm disappointed the fact that there is no loincloth again.
Bro, you don't
Minus
need one. You go full commando with this one.
Full commando.
Eh,
Yo. Okay. All right. Next kits is by our podcast member. Another one. Hi. Take it away.
Oh, hey. Another RG. I knew.
Another
No.
one.
Another
I
one.
love
It's
high news.
adorable. I
I
love it.
love this thing.
so
I love
clean looking,
building
though.
it. This was my favorite real grade to build. Like verbatim. Like the only gripe I have is that it's back heavy, but then again, that's kind of par for the course for the high new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this is the real grade one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a real grade one. Of course, I did the typical Gundam thing, and this is my favorite pose from
Yeah.
from the Extreme Versus where the OG Gundam has the bazooka and the beam rifle, just doing that pose. That's just it's a cool pose. I like doing it with all my Gundams when they have a bazooka.
Yo, yeah. So
Bazooka.
wait, Xeonic Shadows, my first real grade will be the Epion.
Damn, really?
Yo, build
Ooh.
it and ship it when you're
That's
done
fine,
with it.
yeah.
Build it and ship it. I want to see it. I think this is my favorite pose, Kai, that you did with the.
Yeah, and I had to off to do to just show off how posable this goddamn thing is by putting in some.
It's very photogenic.
Yeah, it is.
Extremely cool. It looks like candy. I want to eat it.
Yeah, like I had to put in some JoJo poses, and
That's more like a
People literally tried
that's more
to
like
say
a
that
G
this
Gundam
kit
pose
would
right
not
there.
have a
yeah,
lot
because
of
there's no
movability,
pointing
and
finger.
it's
I can't
rubbish.
do Jotaro's pointing finger, so it's
Kai, do you want to do a selfless, selfless,
a plug.
the
self
plug?
plug. Yep. I'm Prototype Kai. I'm Kai _prototype on Twitch and Prototype Kai on YouTube. I'm going through a bit of a hiatus. I've been sick the last couple weeks, but
Oof.
I've been using it to just focus on my other passions and just building for fun. And this one
Yeah,
was definitely a passion
go on, Kai.
project.
It's a really. I mean, you can't go wrong with the real grade. I knew like.
Yeah.
You know what,
immaculate.
Kai? When you feel
What?
better, bro, I'd love to collab with you and get some pro tips
Yeah.
about customizing. I really
What-
would.
Yeah, some of the few custom things I will go over with this one is that I did paint the eyes. It's
Yep.
hard to tell because again, I hate stickers,
Mhm.
and I hate stickers even more. Like, point in case, I actually painted the eyes on the build strike I'm working on right now
Nice.
because No.
The next kit, thank you, Kai. The next kit is from another podcast member, and from what I understood, there was some difficulties with this kit. I would love to
hate
hear.
this thing.
I would love to hear what Medic has to say about it.
Oh,
It is the sound of ultimate pain and suffering.
Okay, so the first thing you're probably going to notice is that the little handle on the front is broken.
Yep.
Oh,
So it doesn't actually click into place, so I kept having to move it back into place, and it snapped midway through the build process. So I glued it, no big deal. It snapped when I put it back in, no big deal. I glued it again. It snapped during taking these photos, and I said, fuck it.
Oh.
God.
God.
My
damn.
condolences, goddamn.
God damn.
So, yeah, no, there's a lot of problems with this kit. Like, first of all, it doesn't actually have a port for a stand.
Does it need one, you think?
Probably. Like, it's not the most stable in any real action pose. So yeah, no, so it's the Turbo Custom. And the only 135 Turbo Custom on the market. The same company made a 124, but it has a red shoulder that they don't actually have.
Okay.
I can tell the pain of posing with this just from that one.
Yeah, no, it doesn't really have like any shoulder joints like the G-Witch kits do. It's just a ball joint on a really thick poly cap. But
wait, so
yeah,
you can't spread the arms open?
No.
Oh,
like there's an extra.
Are we living
There's
in
an.
are we living in the 90s here? Oh my god!
Living in the 80s.
Oh, like, it has good detail, I'll give it that, but like this isn't like you can assemble straight out of the box. You need to hunt down a 2mm drill bit for it.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oof. Which I live in America. That was hard to find. But yeah, no. Basically, I will give praise to how they construct. Since scope dogs tend to be modular as all get out, it's just there's a ton of frames, but they're all but all the sprues are pretty small. But like, yeah, that also means that for like the weaponry on the side, you need to drill holes in the pieces so that they'll have things to plug into.
Okay, you don't have to answer this question if you don't want to, but like, how much did you spend on this?
$70.
Whoa!
Oh
My
God,
god, that is
damn.
painful.
That
But
hurts.
yeah, no, like this thing was falling apart as I was building it.
Oh my god.
So you see that cockpit hatch? It is not actually, because it needs to move up to open, there's nothing actually holding it on, and if you tilt it at the wrong angle, it will fall off. And when it falls off, the head will pop off, the scope will pop off, and the only thing holding the scope to the visor is a tiny little thin strip of plastic.
Okay, my next question is, when did this kit come out?
I think like 2016.
What?
Really?
That's
Yeah,
inexcusable.
they originally sold. They originally sold them in a pack of 4 because there were 4 Turbo Customs with different loadouts that I tried to show off as best I could.
Oh my god!
But
this hurts.
It does. Like, it feels like there's something. There could have been something good here, but I don't know. It just this kit is one of the most fragile things. Like I've heard kits described as a hand grenade. This thing's more like a Jenga tower. Oh, speaking of, go back to the bazooka real quick. This is probably the worst part.
oof.
That you see that clear piece in the scope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is held in by nothing.
Wait.
Amazing.
Wait.
What?
It bounced out twice when I was putting it down to show off the entire weapon set.
Oh
Wait,
my
what?
god.
My enterprise builds were better than this.
Okay. My next question is why? Why get this kit?
Because I liked the Turbo Custom and I thought it would be better than this.
Oh fuck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't.
Like,
well, if you ever wonder why Bandai dedicates 6 floors of their tower to R&D, here's why.
I'm sorry, Wave Corp. There's a reason I never heard of you outside the Votoms kit.
Oh my god.
Oh, and also something else that Bandai has over the Wave Corp. So one of the key things of the Scope Dog beyond the roller skates is the fact that it has a fucking cartridge-loaded punch.
Yep.
This kit does not have any way to do that.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Oh,
All,
can
all
fault
I'm
Bandai
hearing
for a
is
lot
like
of
in your
things.
voice, Medic. I'm just hearing regret.
Pretty much.
We can fault Bandai for a lot, especially in this episode of
So-
Gundam Gunpla Grunts.
Yeah.
But
So
this time we will give them a win for this one
Yeah.
for building a better scope dog.
So, Medic, will you be getting the new high grade scope dog from Bandai?
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
Okay.
I have been.
bro, you
Maybe.
have to so you can compare them. You have to. Come on.
Okay, fine.
Oh, yes, you do. Yeah, I want to see
But yeah, no,
comparison.
I also opposed it with Choo Choo's Demi Trainer because come on, it's a scope dog.
Essentially, yeah.
It is a scope dog.
So you wanna put a selfless plug in here?
Hi, I'm Medica Android. I stream mecha stuff. I'm planning a Godzilla stream next week on Thursday. We're gonna be playing Godzilla Unleashed because I hate myself.
Nice.
Oh.
All right, next kid.
And every other Thursday, not this one, I am in a tabletop game that we stream, Lancer, with
So am I.
Jax.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
Woohoo.
Fun. We're getting shelled by artillery as the one time we tried to make a coherent plan.
Yeah.
To the degree the DM was scared, fell apart in seconds. Because it turned out an enemy on the map just hard countered that.
Yeah. Next kit.
Yo,
Next kit
Zionic,
is
here we go.
by Zionic Shadow.
Bro.
It is the RX 121 FTT Gundam, FTT Hazel. This kit looks freaking awesome. Freaking awesome.
That's literally making me want to go grab my Hazel right now and start ripping that son of a bitch apart.
Is kit?
I like how little additions were how like the amount of additions made to the base kit of what I assume is just a normal Hazel
Yeah.
still changed the vibe of it so much
Oh yeah.
Really has.
with the color.
It looks so good. Like, okay, so I already have I've already got a boner because it's a Hazel. But because the Hazel is one of my favorite UC designs.
Yeah.
I wish it gets more love.
Yep.
But I love the spice. I love how you just basically turned it into a Xeon kit, but not like going completely off the rails by turning it into a discount Zaku.
Do you
It's
actually
so
have a Hazel
good.
guy?
I actually do. I have the master grade.
Oh, I
from
wish I could
Center.
get a master grade Hazel.
It's
I mean,
it's a really good. It's a good kit. Like it is based on the master grade Gundam Mark II. So it does have
I
ball
was going to
joint
make you a
hips.
nice offer, Kai, is all.
It does have ball joint. It does have ball joint hips. So that much I
Yeah.
hate about it. But otherwise, it's actually a very posable brick. It's very good.
Yeah.
I was literally going to say that I've got an MG TR1 Kai, and if you want it for parts to upgrade your own, it's yours.
I wouldn't mind.
I do like the Xeonic. I'm not sure if you did the photo edit, but I do like the Hades little
Yeah.
photography, and
I
it looks
love the
really
Hades.
nice.
Like,
Guys,
I have a
I
problem.
like the combination of a custom kit and then adding like a little custom Photoshop stuff. Very, very nice.
I love super modes, and the Hades is my favorite.
Hades is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I did it with
I
a phone.
think
and
it
was
would
good.
be more effective of a superpower than the destroy mode, but that's different for Unicorn. That's a different thing entirely.
Yeah.
Hades is
Super
still
mode-
really cool, though it
Yeah,
has a
Hades.
detriment.
Oh yeah, I like consequences. The destroy mode doesn't necessarily have a consequence.
No, it does not.
I
So
do
al-
like the Hades, but
so
I think my favorite
also-
is going to be the Trans Am.
Also with Zionic Shadow, part of a group, of course, a build group. It's oh my god, it's New York Zieg, I believe it's called. And correct me if I'm wrong, Zionic. And they have officially partnered. Oh, there we go. Partnered with Galeri, and basically they deal with kind of their specialty is in airbrushes and other hobby tools. Right now you can get free shipping
nice.
plus 20% off your first order. It's Zieg New York, so I apologize for buffing that up. Again, yeah, the group is Zieg in New York, and they partner with Galeri, and again, they deal with specializing in airbrushes and stuff like that. Post a link in the Discord. Okay, perfect. And basically, what this means is Xeonic is going to send me a code. I'm going to get a lot of stuff for free, and that's how things work here.
Very nice.
I'm kidding. But yeah, so it's big news. Congratulations on that. Let me see if I can actually get I'll post the link in.
Still need to
chat
practice with my airbrush.
I actually have a very good friend of mine called Mechanicum, and he's been desperately looking for a new trigger airbrush, so I might send him to that site.
Very good.
Can you actually just post? Can you post the link to me, or I'm not sure if I allowed links in chat or not.
Yeah, sometimes when anybody tries posting, like the bot just immediately takes it down.
Actually, what am I doing? I'll just here.
You need to control your bot.
I forgot. Like, what am I doing? I could just here post the link in chat. What am I doing? What am I?
Damn, that's it. Cancel. That's it.
There you go. Everyone, just check it out.
Jack doesn't know
there we
what
go.
he's doing.
Nice.
Yeah, you can in the Discord. Feel free to just post it in chat, and then you could I'll allow you to use the hash at everyone if you want. Awesome, congratulations on that. I might actually look into that further. But anyways, amazing Hazel. Love what you did with it. Painting is amazing. I love the photo edits too, and it seemed like everyone else here actually really enjoyed the kit. So thank
I
you.
always love a good Hazel.
Oh yeah, Hazel is just immediately on my like list.
It's also the name of a rabbit.
The next kit,
Oh, yeah.
the next kit is from David 126771. We saw the real grade Exia and the real grade Quant last time, but he insisted on showing the kit again with a loincloth. Kid you not. So here it is. Thank you.
It looks quite nice with a loincloth.
It does, doesn't it? It does.
I mean,
It's
I
not
love
a
it.
loincloth, it's a cloak.
Yeah.
It's a loincloth cloak.
I was very
It's not a
confused.
loincloth. A
It's a
loincloth would be around
cloak.
its
God
crotch.
damn it.
We're making fun of some stuff with
Oh my God.
Atmagun, but yeah, but
The loincloth is not made from worn out underwear. That would be
Oh, holy shit, full armor.
kind of disgusting.
But yeah, like
our
that
next
actually
kit
looks pretty cool.
Our next kit is from Zabuza 0101 from our Discord. It is
I
the
love this
Command
design.
Quant Gundam. I'm always a big fan of this mobile suit. I haven't built it yet.
Yeah, I
have
do
it in
love this
backlog.
This
one.
color scheme
Really
works
good.
better.
I love this
Command's-
one.
The main.
The command
Yeah.
is a fun little bugger armed to the teeth.
Oh yeah. I am finally making headway on mine.
Like I said before, this is what Gundam build fighter stuff should be.
Yeah,
Like,
I love it. It looks freaking
freedom.
sick.
I want the Command Gundam. It doesn't have a command kit. I will make my own.
I like the
Pretty
one that
much.
I like the one that we saw in the build metaverse.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
we never
you
saw it
Yeah,
in
that
combat.
variation was neat, but it was like one of the only redeeming qualities of that entire show. But we'll get to that later.
Well, we didn't even get to see
Listen,
it.
there is one thing that was good in Build Metaverse, and his name is Meijin Kawaguchi III.
Yes.
Yeah, very very awesome kit. Thank you, Zabuza, for showing us. It's probably one of my favorite build kits that they've ever had in the build line. So yeah,
I'm just always a sucker for over the shoulder weaponry.
I mean, I the massive sword in the back too. It's always amazing.
Yeah,
Well
I
done on
really
the
like
paint
the
job too.
concept.
I agree, Atma.
Yeah,
Very
I really
good.
like the concept of just taking the double O kit, which is very, energy weapon heavy, and then just taking all of that away for just pure gun.
That way the gen drive can just focus on keeping you up.
Yep.
We don't need beams where we're going.
Yeah. Our next kit is from Velnak, and it's Dan.
Always appreciate Belknap.
Oh,
Oh,
Thursday.
Dan of Thursday.
Wake up, Dan.
Oh, that's I don't know how
This is
these
a
kids
Motoroid,
are,
right?
but
I don't I kind of half recognize it because I think it's popped up on my Twitter feed every once.
It's from Gun X Sword. It's a really fucking good. Well, the creator said it's not
Gun-
mecha, but it's mecha.
Gunsword is
I
amazing,
did
and everyone should
try
watch.
It
actually
is
watching that
mecha.
years ago.
The
it
issue
was
is
Super Robot Wars. Of course, it's mecha.
so was Cowboy Bebop.
Oh shit!
It's Cowboy Bebop's mecha then.
Fair enough.
Let me see
But
what
yeah,
the hell.
Cowboy Bebop is mecha. Are you fucking high?
It's a
But
Super
yeah,
Robot
no,
Wars.
It does.
I
It
fucking
does.
love
It
Yeah, no,
does.
Gun X Sword is tragically overlooked because, in terms of the artist portfolio, it stands between Gao Gaigar and Code Geass.
That's actually kind of cool sounding.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, no, it's a
if I'm
fucking
gonna be honest-
amazing.
If I'm going to be honest with you guys,
It was a really nice design.
the kid is fine. I'm not a big fan of Dan of Thursday. I don't like the look of the mobile suit.
Admit
I
it, it's
find-
the feet. The feet
the
freak
feet.
you out.
The exposed
I
wires
love
just
how
kind of
flexible
messed
it
with me.
looks.
I didn't even realize it had human feet. Holy shit!
Wait,
Yeah, I'm just
I
not,
like
I'm not a
the-
big fan of it. I
it has
I
toes.
Yeah, it has like actual
The
like
original
feet.
toes are fucking weird.
Actually,
Listen,
kind
the
of
mech
weird.
the best part of Gun X Sword is that the mech designs are all over the place. By the end of it, you have a Megazord, you have this,
Yeah, it's
you
so
have
weird.
well, you have a big ass scope dog looking thing, and you have a mobile fighter all teaming up.
Yeah.
That sounds like we're watching Gundam build something.
Yeah, it's that, except with a lot more killing.
I just like it because it's different. I like different.
It's a very good show.
I can
but enough,
appreciate
I
it.
recognize it.
I can
enough about the
appreciate
show.
Zelnak. I appreciate the build. It looks great. I don't like just Dan of Thursday, but you did a good job.
I
the
like the
toes are-
cable thing. I'm gonna
It's a
steal
very
that.
good job. I like the clear blue on it, and it's also the first kid of Dan of Thursday that can actually turn a sword.
Our
Oh
next
yeah,
kit.
that's high gog.
Oh
Our
yeah.
next kit.
Okay, there's like 3 pieces of merch.
Hold on. Our next kit is by Leviathan Prime.
Beautiful.
Leviathan
It is
comes in
one
with the
of
good
my favorite grunt suits. And this is
Dog.
the one and only 1/100 High Gog because I
One
asked for it.
100.
Yes, it is a 3D
Yes.
There's a
resin
1/100 high gog. Oh, okay, I was
3D
about to
resin
say.
kit.
Yeah, good.
Holy crap is all I have to say.
Oh,
Holy
I
shit.
just-
Yeah, this looks really good.
And the diorama.
approve this.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm a bust.
Oh my god.
I approve of this greatly.
Leviathan, send me an invoice.
Oh my god.
Send me an invoice. God damn, this looks amazing.
You can't afford it, Jack.
No, I
Send me an
can't.
invoice.
You can't afford it.
Send me the invoice. I'll take it.
Holy shit. Wait, what? I mean, what do you even like? What do you even say? It looks freaking awesome.
I
I
know
like-
what you say. You say perfection.
I'm gonna say something that I appreciate that there's very little paintwork on this, and that just a little bit of chipping on all the edges
Yep.
and the weathering in the recesses is doing all the work. There's
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like
that's
no
right.
crazy painting going on, and I like that because it's a
Amazing.
simple build,
Yeah.
and it still just
The
looks
diorama
fucking
also
crazy.
looks great.
Oh yeah. I love hanger scenes. It's just if there's something I want to do
Yeah.
as a photographer for my Gunpla is
Yeah.
to build an actual hanger diorama. But I don't don't have the resources. B, I don't have the space.
You
And
just
C, I
start
don't
with
have the
foam.
parts.
Just start with foam. Easy peasy.
I could
could
just look
pro-
at this
I-
all. I could honestly, this is the type of piece that I would
light
have
box on.
on my display, and I would just sit down, have a cup of coffee, and just look at this thing for an hour. Amazing work. Thank you, Leviathan Prime.
Like,
Wonderful piece.
Hanger scenes are relatively simple because you just block out the general shape with foam, and then you can just use basically everything to populate a hanger as long as you paint it gray and make it look barely sci-fi, like just random toy parts,
Mhm.
random
Yeah.
screw parts.
I could probably just build like a few walls and just turn my light.
I do actually love seeing when they actually go into the mecha and have them repair it or take it to pieces or have to replace the armor and whatnot.
I like how
that's one of my
the
favorite
yellow
parts of
pops.
early Gundam.
The yellow pops in this.
Oh yeah, the yellow really pops.
It's a very good contrast to the light blue.
Feel.
All right, next kit.
Yep, the light.
Next kit.
Dan.
Next kit.
Oh, hey.
RC.
I see.
It does look like RC.
A Decepticon.
Take it away,
I
IC.
see.
Is that a Calibarn?
So it is a Calibarn,
Decepticons.
and having to
Passion.
follow that Hygog is super fun.
Now
So
I feel
Sorry.
inadequate. Now I must.
yeah, no,
perform.
100%. So this is just my painted Calibarn, and I also have the oh yeah, that's the best part. I wanted the witch broom to be looking like a actual wooden witch broom, so I used lacquer, which, fun fact, apparently has an odor.
Ooh.
Oh
Didn't
no.
know that.
Oof.
How bad is the order?
Stinky.
I had to take
yeah,
breaths.
lacquer. Yeah, it
Oh.
stinks.
So yeah,
I worked with lacquer paints before.
Yeah, that was not fun. It's what I always. It's like my favorite color palette. It's the purple, the black, and I put a lot of the bright blue. I also highlight it with a third main color of the It's like a swamp green on the feet that shows up. I think that shows up in a couple other places too. Obviously, I had to have the outstretched hand that I had left over from the other pack. Always going to go with the reflective paint I put onto the blue
it
too.
looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to have a jacket, so I took a piece of fabric square, and I can't sew, so I gave it a jacket too.
I like it.
No, this kit is so much fun though. This kit is so fun to build though, painted or not painted. And then there it is with my previous Witch for Mercury painted kit.
The Ilfrith.
They
So-
actually
Very
really, it's really suited next to each other.
Yeah,
it fits.
especially because they have like a reverse color scheme going on.
Yeah.
This isn't a criticism, but it's it's a compliment. This gives me vibes of the Transformers Prime version of RC, and RC was my favorite character, and this is just doing everything.
I mean, I see. I didn't see it at the beginning, but I do see it now. Also, I did paint.
I just see pure like Shockwave Decepticon. I will say
that I can see too.
What?
Yeah, but it's a very purpley blue.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it's all rattle cans too. So
I didn't know that you were a Decepticon. I see.
It's really making me smile because it's making me think of a Caliban just walking into a grand hall, flicking that collar, and be like, "I'm a fucking wizard, bro."
Yeah,
just literally give me
exactly what
that
I
vibe,
wanted.
and I love it.
That's
looks
exactly
really,
what I
well,
wanted.
really good.
Well, I'm glad you got the effect you wanted. I see.
So I see. Let everyone know when you stream and your stream name.
I'm IC. IC is spelled weird. And I do mostly lightning streamings. I normally do mostly Gunpla, but it's Halloween, so right now we're doing all scary games, and currently my avatar is in Halloween costume as Haman.
Very
nice.
nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Thank you, IC, for the submission. Very, very nice. Our next kit is another Witch from Mercury kit. It is by Aristos, and it's the completed
very
area.
nice. Very clean.
Oh, nice.
Super
Nice.
clean.
I like it.
The blue's popping a lot more than I remember it.
That's because of the panel lines.
Yeah.
The panel lines definitely help.
Is the gold that actual color?
No, it's not. That's paint.
No.
Yeah.
That's way too reflective.
Way too. It's yellow on the
Actually,
kit.
The joints
And
the inner frame is painted too.
Yeah.
And
this
the
looks
red.
crazy
The
good.
red is also. The red is actually
Got
like a
that
gloss
pearlescent
red.
look.
Yeah. That looks really.
Is this whole thing painted?
I don't know.
I don't
if the
know
blue
why,
is. I
but
don't
this
think the blue
Ariel's
is.
colors are making me think Buzz Lightyear. But that's really weird because it's not Buzz Lightyear in the slightest.
You know,
Yeah, that's kind of weird. There's no green.
No green.
There's no green or purple.
But yeah, I can kind of
pretty
like
sure
after
that's
you said it,
Gundam
I can
Marker Gold.
kind of see it.
It's something about the blue.
But there's no blue on Buzz Lightyear.
I know. I'm going
than his
crazy, and
eye.
I'm kind of worried now.
Well, there's a little bit of blue on Buzz Lightyear on his chest, but
Yeah.
But not that much.
yeah, but not that much.
Maybe because of the reference.
And now I
earlier.
want to watch Toy Story. That's not a bad thing. It's just making me want to watch Toy Story.
Very
You
Aristos, I
got a
like
friend in me.
I like the panel lining and made everything pop. The gloss coloring, the gold and the red makes everything just really stand out and pop.
Oh yeah, it pops incredibly well.
Yeah, very
looks
nice.
really
Very
good.
nice kit. Thank you. Our last kit, I believe, our last kit of the day is by Zixion.
John.
It is the Yon.
Oh, that's a clean
Neil,
Gion. I
that
like
is
The
that.
good looking
amazing
one,
lighting.
not the one from Seed.
No,
That is a very interesting chess piece. Yes.
this like looking at it, I can almost feel how smooth it is just by looking.
Yeah,
at
it looks
Oh, yeah.
very
Yeah.
smooth.
I've been seeing like all over the place, especially from Seiya, just that how the high grade revive Gion is just perfection, and I'm like, I need to get it so I have my own opinion.
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
that
say
shield-
the original not nearly as good.
That shield looks a lot bigger than I thought it would.
That shield.
The
looks
John
beefy.
shield is fucking massive,
Massive.
dude.
I like
It always looks so small in the games.
I like the different blues that they used.
Yeah,
Different
this
shades.
color palette
Yeah.
is amazing.
I gotta say, I think I prefer like this sort of soft blue compared to like the purpley color it normally is.
Well, that is the soft blue on like the original John kit.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
high grade.
the
Purple to me
original
on the
one is
original.
blue, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah, no, like the highlights are purple, but the main body is blue.
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess it's just how it looks next to a proper blue chassis.
I guess, yeah.
I find it
I
weird
mean,
that they really
not a
can't
bad
decide
thing.
what color the fucking John's supposed to be.
Again, that's not a bad thing. I don't mind purple.
Yeah, I've always thought it was a more gray.
Yeah, purple and gray.
But you
is what
were
I thought.
wrong.
I guess I'm wrong.
Unlike Makuve.
Zixion, again, like you do not cease to amaze us with your work.
Yeah.
Your painting
That
skills
was
are
feels so
incredible.
inadequate next to everyone else.
Looks very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
No broken
Like,
pieces.
this shit's so good.
So thank you, Zixion. Thank you so much. Yeah, I believe that is all for the missions for today.
I
Do
can
you guys
talk
wanna
about how
do,
much
Cool
Scope Dog
Wall?
sucks if you want.
You want to do Cool Wall, or do you want to do Metaverse discussion?
Let's get
do
the metaverse out
Metaverse.
of the way.
Let's
Yeah,
get Metaverse out of the way.
Get
my
this.
God. Oh my god.
Don't you? Oh my god. Us.
Okay, here we go. All right.
Gundam.
Whoops. Okay, hold on. All right.
I'm
So
already
episode
ready.
2. What happened here? Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. So it's
The
like
raid.
We all thought was a dream. It wasn't.
yeah. So first off, this
Also, is that the fucking Papillion?
this
That's the
Quelby, right? Quelby.
That's
Please.
a form of the Quebly. That's a
There's like a
build.
build. There's like a build fighters version.
Yeah,
that I think
yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's a
that's
build.
the Build
That's the
Fighters.
That's the build fighters version.
Okay.
Yeah, the Quebly Papillion.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
this
I
is
think for an
actually a
upgraded-
kit?
I don't
Yeah,
know if they made a kit of it, but it's
did.
in one of the fighter series.
it was
It's in Build
China's
Fighters.
main machine. They made a kit of that shit.
They did.
Yeah, it's Isla's
I want
The
it.
machine.
question is, what the fuck is it doing here? She's in another world and stopped using it.
Wait a minute. Hold
So
on a
amazing
second.
though.
Maybe they made
Stop.
a kit of it.
There's a kit out of this?
Okay, there
Yeah,
is,
it's
but
a-
the
it's a
difference
high grade.
is this one's white, hers is green.
Oh, wait, yeah, that explains why
Well,
it looks so off. to me.
bluish.
But like the lance, the detailing, that's a Papillion.
Is
Yeah,
it a good
it is.
kit or no?
It's a Quebly.
I have
It's a
no
build
idea.
fight. It's a build fighters kit.
Yeah, okay.
I want
Anyways, episode 2.
It's a high grade. Oh, I need that.
We find out like there's the Rio's mentor has a
sisters.
sister, and she's just bad, and it's just
And
like
apparently you can just throw parts on mid fight and
yeah, I didn't
How
understand
is that
this.
allowed?
is this a Gunpla battle? Is this in GBN? Where the fuck
Yeah.
is this happening?
I will say that I will be the devil's advocate here and say that if you treat a bit like a sports anime, it kind of makes sense. Like with the whole, like she thinking she's looking down on her for not being able to do it herself, and her sister not really getting through her thoughts. Kind of.
Yeah, but I have
Yeah,
to
but
go
this
on
is the
with
same
Medic.
as
I have to agree with Medic here. Like when the hell do you have time while you're piloting this thing in VR mode or whatever, and then you like swap a piece.
Yeah,
like, what?
I will
that
say
made
that.
no sense.
Unless you're using like a mind link thing, I don't know how you would be able to switch parts that fast.
I think it's more that she had the data stowed and was just waiting to pop it.
I don't know.
Because the way it phases in seems to imply that this is happening in VR.
Hotkeys.
Yeah, that's VR.
Lols.
So this is either blatant cheating or a mechanic that everyone else but just doesn't use.
Here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing. If it was cheating and you still lost, you just hang it up. You know, you just go home and you just
Literally
rethink your life.
happens.
She did cheated, but she still lost.
Yeah, you got to rethink your life at that point.
I literally just came back from having a snack. Why am I looking at a Chobham Armored Freedom?
Yeah.
That's
because
what I've seen. I've seen a Chobham
needs
Freedom.
extra armor or something.
What the fuck am I looking at?
And
One thing I don't
like than the stupid plot armor he already has.
Yeah. Also, I kind of wouldn't like who the hell puts like straps on Strike Freedom wings on a Cerevi? Like you know, you just,
it's a Cerevi.
Yeah, just
that's a Cerevi. It's some form of Cerevi.
Anyways, like Rio's like having like
Wait,
a nap here.
Wait.
Yeah.
That means that to do this, she would have had to take off the Seraphim.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And then it shows an ass right here.
The token of the cake!
It just focuses straight on his ass.
I think this was so funny. This fucking fan service. Just like
Moggy has a fantastic ass. I will be gay for this man.
I was just like, what's the point of this?
What's with all this?
Moggy, what did they do to my boy? What did they do?
Like, I can understand they have a
just
quick
shows
thing with
up-
Fumina in the intro, like, but it's so quick that you don't see it. But this is several seconds.
Yeah, it's exactly what it
this
needed
is
to be.
several seconds of Maggie's. They were always more subtle with this in Divers.
They were more subtle. Like her turning around in the intro is a bit more subtle, but this is just straight up ass in the face.
When I saw it on Twitter before watching the episode, I thought this was like just another like someone's chest in built in the new episode
someone
thing.
stops it,
and I was like, wait a minute, that ain't no chest.
Lord of the Cake.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I will be gay for this man because I love Moggy.
Oh my
god.
From Build Divers. Because
I heard Build Divers is great, or Build Divers Re-Rise is great.
Oh yeah, fucking Mom.
I thought it was funny as heck.
Here's the thing: the shield looks fine. It's his own design, which is nice. You're seeing him actually work on it and slowly make his own thing. But the problem is the rest of the kit.
The rest of the kit is
just
the Gundam.
Apparently,
I like
guys,
the
if you
make it bigger.
the more you polish it carefully and you add a bigger lens to the rifle, your Gundam's better.
Well,
I mean, that's literally what they did in Build Fighters, though. They were just
Build Fighters. They were like, let's add some metal to it.
I will say this, that it may be him just trying to figure things out, like trying to slowly understand. And then we have the actual protagonist come in.
I am so disappointed by all of this because, like, this entire sequence made me start to think, okay, maybe Re-Rise and Divers actually happen, and these are people who are celebrities in this world for other reasons. Because, like, why the fuck would you make Eldora? That's a real people died, Bandai.
I don't know.
It's okay.
What would you guys think of the core Gundam here?
I liked it. I'm just
I
disappointed.
Anyway, but
I will say this: that my girlfriend loved this thing when we were watching it together.
Anyway, so
my main issue is that the Plutine armor is for dueling. Why is it here?
It's true. It's facing a long range boss. Well, they did the thing where they're like, okay, so ranged attacks won't work, so we got to get in close.
Why would this be what he chooses to bring into a raid battle as opposed to like the Mars 4 or something?
I mean,
okay, but
we've
seen that people in the show seem to be able to just bring in whatever gear they want whenever they want. So like he probably just brought in this piece of Gunpla.
But that's what he does.
That's what he always does, though. He always has that thing fly in with extra gear. It's not always the same one, but he usually has a different convergence.
Already has this.
Yeah, but in Re-Rise, he usually has a sortie with two of them.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm going to be honest with you guys, if I'm playing like Metaverse Build Divers or whatever, and I could just swap in whatever, I'm bringing in like the GPO2 mega nuclear launcher, and then after I use it once, I'm swapping it out. Like, you have a raid boss of 4 people. All right, everyone, on my mark, we're gonna shoot the nukes and just win the raid, and then we just leave.
Yeah, no, just fire the nukes and then switch to fucking Titus limbs.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter if the nuke didn't get it, you're not getting it.
True.
Very true.
Ah, the nuke knocked down its HP.
This is the part where I throw a colony at it, okay?
Yeah, we're just gonna build a colony drop.
Well, no, what you do is you be Captain Xeon and access drop the bitch.
I fucking hate
the new
that.
Xeon Gundam.
Honestly, I have a theory about the super attacks and divers that most of the really flashy ones don't actually do that much more damage than just a well-placed attack.
Probably not.
You know what this reminds me of? What would have been really cool is if suddenly, out of nowhere, the reason why a bunch of the people in the raid boss fight died was suddenly a colony drop happens and just wipes out a bunch of them, and then the boss shows up.
Yeah, no, that's my other issue. There's barely anyone here.
There like shows a bunch of like gyms and gun tank variants and other things battling these things.
Yeah, it was supposed to be him alone against the raid to prove himself, you know?
Yeah.
This is why Rio sucks.
And then
you never do a raid by yourself. Never.
I haven't tried that.
So is this what's this monster based off of? This
it appears to
just Gundam Age.
It seems like it's just straight up the Wagon Gear Sid from Age.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big final boss thing at the end of Age.
To me, I thought it was pretty badass. Like I thought it was like actually really cool.
It looks like a giant metal dragon.
It was really cool.
They basically just took 2 mobile armors and welded them together, is my understanding.
I thought it was pretty cool.
That's basically what they do in the show. They just suddenly something attaches to another mech and then.
Yeah, it was Sid from me. Okay. What do you guys think of what is he? The Nagato?
Naginata.
Naginata. I think that's a fine equipment. It's just the only thing. It's fine. The problem is the rest of the Gundam. Like we say, it's just the main body. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine as a variant of the beam lance.
The Gundam.
I like the head. I like the shield. I like the Naginata, and I want to take those and put it onto a kit that deserves it.
Yeah, my issue with the Naginata is that it's the only thing the law has. It's the only unique aspect of any part of it.
Yeah.
Have a sword, have a gimmick, have anything for fuck's sake.
Just gets taken out by the real protagonist here.
Yeah. Rio is kind of useless.
Don't.
And then he said,
Rio.
He says, "You really helped me," and he's like, "No, I really did." And he's like, "Yeah, you have a long way to go, and we're only in a 3-part series, so let's see how that goes."
Yeah, no, and nothing about this feels like Hiruto.
No. It's kind of just like more evidence, like especially in episode 2.
They didn't care.
That it's really geared to like a much younger audience in the sense of trying to get the new kids to buy the early grades, easy grades kits.
I will say that it's trying a bit with the flare, but even the flare isn't as good as the one the special before. It's the battle log before this.
Yeah,
it's really telling.
Half tries
that they didn't have enough confidence in their own OST that they will start just stealing shit from other OSTs.
All right.
There's a moment I want to call out when McGee's watching this go down. Just go back a bit.
For what?
For when Moggy and
fucking Freddy are there. How the hell is Freddy here?
Probably the same way that what was it? Alice got there.
Like global answer.
Alice hacked reality and pretty much destroyed.
They probably figured out a way. They probably did like, and I'm conjecturing.
I'd like to point out
they probably did like a thing where.
Yeah,
didn't
they say something like, "Oh wait, how are you here? You're like on another server or something."
They said
no. They said that to Reiji later.
Yeah, yeah. They said that to him when he comes in. They're like, "What the fuck is he doing here?"
And the response is, "I figure out a way. Now we can play Gunpla forever."
The laptop had Wi-Fi.
Yo, when he said that shit,
Okay.
I was so. Can I talk about this fight? I need to
This
talk about this.
I started
This
hating
fight.
this
Quote.
Okay,
Can I talk about this?
I'll let me just put my 2 cents in. The fact that Rio's Gundam is not absolutely disintegrated
That was my thought.
is bullshit. But let Wolf take the reins here.
quick,
Go ahead.
Okay, the first thing that happens is he does the immediate kick. He's like, "Thank you for having this fight," and I get he jumps back, and they do one clash, and he says, "You're pretty good." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You barely done anything.
Yeah,
You barely even fought."
this is the end result right here.
And then it was
So, yeah.
immediately the end. Like,
Here,
I want to
fact
see
that-
more damage on that thing at the very least.
Yeah.
There should
Okay.
not be a Gunpla left.
He should have at least lost an arm or a leg or something that you would need to
It's
replace.
Sekai. He punched a colony into non-existence.
Yeah.
I will
see,
say
okay,
I
so
never
that-
liked Sekai because they push him a little bit too much as the next
I
second
like-
coming as Domon, which he is not.
I like Sekai, but
Your wrong opinions are known. It's okay.
let me
Real-
cook. Let me talk.
Real quick, I do got to get going.
All right, see you later, Ice.
sorry.
So, have a good one,
Okay,
guys.
bye.
All right, see ya.
All right, so let me talk. I actually, funnily enough, started with Build Fighters Try,
Mm-hmm.
but I went back and watched the actual Build Fighters, which was a good thing I did, so I could get some goddamn context for what was going on. But first of all, I could care less about Sekai being the second coming of Doma. I could care less. He's what Rio should have been. He knows nothing of this stuff, and yet he still likes it.
Which is really weird when you think about it, because like this is a world where there's an established mafia and cops based around this.
You see, that makes it even weirder because it's like in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe where everything is determined by card games, and instead you're like, but yeah.
At first, it just seems like it's fucking original Yu-Gi-Oh, where card games are relevant, but not the end all be all. And then the Gunpla show up, and you realize, oh no, it's GX.
I mean, as long as it goes balls to walls, I just don't like how hard they push Sekai with the Domo thing.
They push
parallels.
Sekai so hard, and then we don't get a goddamn fight. We don't even get like.
Yeah, we barely get a fight. And we get
my
3
boy-
strikes, 3 attacks in total.
Yeah, and my
Question
boy
for those
was
who
done
have seen-
so wrong. This is when I start they started the Build Fighters Try theme, which is one of the things that gets me in the mood to build and do things. And then they did this. They cut to this, and I'm like, you robbed my boy of a fight scene? Fuck you, Bandai.
I have one question.
Oh, go ahead.
So I remember Sekai being kind of cocky. Was he really the type to somehow break into a raid boss instance just to pick a fight with someone that he has no idea who they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
he's
very
kind
much
of
like
crazy.
that. He is very much like that. And if raid bosses like this existed in fighters, then he would do it.
He has no
How
brains.
the fuck did he get into the instance? Why isn't it done yet? The raid boss
think
is
he
dead.
was already there, but he wanted to fight the victor.
Well, and I was going back, talking about how they.
That is
when
kind
they
of shitty.
reused-
That
They were
is
to
a
reuse
shitty thing for him to do as a
OSTs.
player, but that's
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a-
that guy.
Like, it's the most shitty thing, like, in a player where you can do, like, literally someone else gets to win, because usually raid bosses usually get harder with the more people that's there.
Yeah,
So this is
but
incredibly shitty.
Also, they'd be
other thing
worn
they
out
did
from the
wrong
fight.
with Sekai
Yeah, what were
is
you
that
gonna
Sekai
say?
is a team player.
What were you gonna
Sekai
say
is a team
there,
player.
JD?
the theme song from Build Fighters was playing, I think in episode 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Like the actual in 3, right? I was hearing, I was like, wait, this is their theme song. So I noticed that from what they're saying, like reusing OSTs from the other series.
I just at the end of this episode, it was more evident that, this is a series that needs, 3 seasons,
more.
unlike G Witch, which got 3 seasons or like 2 seasons. Where
G-Witch
It
didn't
got
even
one
get 2
season.
seasons, silly.
G Witch
It
just
got
really needed a
one
couple
season
episodes
with-
to just wrap it up nicely. While Build
It
Metaverse,
got
you
one
need
season.
multiple seasons,
But yeah, like this entire thing is just they're relying so heavily on the one thing that actually made this work for me, which was the fan service, which I hate because I hate fan service.
I mean,
too
Okay,
much
but
fan
no
service.
why,
Build Fighters
right?
is all fan service.
They're
like-
relying on nostalgia while failing to live up to it blatantly.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
much,
the wrong
yeah.
kind of fan service.
It's, hey, look at these characters whose faces we've torn off and stapled over
Alright.
mannequins.
Episode
He's
3,
like,
though.
hey, you like this character? Bye, they're gone.
Episode 3, though. These Gans, holy shit.
I did like seeing the Satsuki siblings
Oh
again.
my
It
god.
was good.
They had a
This was
bunch
good,
of different cans.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
But
Double shield.
I have a side.
Yeah, the double shield kind of had me chuckling a little bit.
Oh yeah, and also really fucking good to see Force Hyaki again.
It was so good to see that.
Like, yes, Ogre feels like he's done right for the little bit of screen time. It's just, I'm gonna kick your ass, and yeah, that's Ogre.
Yep.
I do like that this really should have been most of the things where you're just like seeing a bunch of old characters that you like suddenly just in battle, which for a bit.
Yeah.
The best 2 suits in the show, and we only get to see one of them.
Well,
Well, that's
because
good.
it's Mage and Kawaguchi.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, they're
admittedly,
both made.
kind of a dick move to drop into a team battle unannounced.
Yeah, but that's
This
very
game
much
has
like,
terrible match security.
like the actual game.
Oh no! Don't do
So,
it!
This part,
no!
I love
This
this
is probably,
part.
this is probably the
The
worst part of
boys!
the worst part of the episode.
I love this part because they're
no.
basically Leos.
Rip to the Wing Boys.
Yo,
I think this was
disrespect.
funny as
They
fuck
get
when his
manhandled.
voice just got annihilated.
Yeah,
I'm
Kyoya's
about to
still an
get
overpowered
very
son of a
fucking
bitch.
Angry, aren't I?
I mean, I saw him. I was like, oh my god.
Let me put this will be very to explain. V. Let me explain it this way. Think of all these guys.
Why don't I
Now-
just watch this scene?
Yeah, why not?
They're not even there for like a single minute. They're just getting wiped out.
Boom! There goes the wing.
And disrespect to the
Death Sight goes down. Oh, look, it's the last 3. Media boom.
Disrespect.
so
They just fucking
disrespectful.
charged it.
Well,
At least
I'm
flank.
glad that you managed to point out that I'm for no reason going to watch this fucking show now. You just tuned me out. completely.
Don't
You know,
do
You're
it.
not missing anything.
You're not
You're
really
really
missing
not.
anything. You're not
I'm
really.
more
Because there's no
disappointed with that.
substance
that
anyway.
The reason
Also-
I'm more angry at that whole scene is right that they went for the Wing Gundam first. Makes sense from a marketing view. It's like the top boy of the routine of their season, whatever you want to call it. And then they go for the Death Scythe, which is voted like the second best. And the other 3, Heavy Arms, fucking Shenlong, and Sandrock, are just basically, yeah, they're treated like Leos. Fuck this show, man. I'm out.
The disrespect.
Fuck this
It's so
shit
bad.
on out.
Okay. Okay. So the model kit. I love the model kit for this thing. In animation, it looks so bad.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
the
look,
gold.
It does look
horrible.
goofy in animated form.
It looks horrible.
Yeah.
Look, one of my favorite parts of the model kit was that it could use parts of the bigger combined form in its base form, and here it
We
just
don't see
fucking
that.
boxes.
Yeah, it's so fucking
It
weird
just
that
sits on
boxes.
its ass in the middle of a battlefield as the primary target, doing nothing with no ranged weapons. Why?
Because it's waiting. That's like the whole point. She's like waiting
hate
for the
it.
dude to show up to
Cool.
fight her.
Can I
Five
just say-
people should be sniping this.
Can I just say that
Yeah.
Rio gets absolutely owned by basically a mobile suit at its lowest potential?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and then we get like,
One of the weirdest things I will say, like, I like that she just like gets pissed and pulls out anyway, because he just won't stay down.
Which, to be honest, he should die eventually. Like, he
Yeah.
had to be there.
It is a video game. He should be able to go down. Like, if he was dodging a bunch, I would understand her getting frustrated.
so
But
like,
she's
what do you
teaching
guys
him.
Taking every punt.
What do you guys actually think of the transformation, the animation version?
I
That's-
like.
Okay. It
like
does
it well enough.
improve it. It does improve,
Yeah.
but it doesn't save it.
It lets them have more dynamic shots, and I like.
I really
the
want
reflector
this
bits.
small. I really want this kit because I think
I
it's
want
cool
the
as
kit.
fuck.
I want the kit. Yeah.
I will
Also,
say
I
they
will
do,
point out,
they
Kyoya
do
probably should have
disrespect
been
the
leading
next. They do disrespect these last 2 guys from, I think, from Unicorn. I'm not sure where all the mechs were from. Where you just suddenly get blown up when they're trying to help fight a commander, which is obvious Braid boss. And then we switch over to this fight for no reason.
Yeah, no, where the Maiden just declares, "Say, my eternal rival, let's."
Oh, that reminds me. This reminds me. Say just shows up. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you," Ri," and then gets fucking like sees this guy. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna immediately leave." Like, what the fuck was the point of him even talking to him?
This was the my favorite part of this because it wasn't Rio.
No, but here's the thing. If they really wanted to tell a story like that, why would they focus so much on a secondary fight that no one was even talking about? And then why would they even, if they wanted to focus on this more, then why even have him meet Rio?
Also, I have a question.
This, like, obviously Reggie's like pretty much like, you know, top tier, right? Like S tier.
Yes, Reggie.
Yeah, I like his design.
I do have. He's amazing. His personality. I love this little grandma. I just have one question. Where the fuck did he get that gunpla?
Maybe
that is something that was left behind for say at the end of Jim's counterattack that would be built into the burning.
We're getting all these kits though, right?
We already have that one.
They made that one.
I mean, they started reprinting the old fighters kits that basically been out of print for forever.
Yeah.
So,
but
yeah.
In terms of a story idea, this fight makes no fucking sense to be here at all.
Yeah, it's
if they really wanted to focus on the like sister and like story with Ryu, then they should have actually gone full hog with it, or at least try. But this shows that they didn't even fucking believe in it.
I hate those fake nails.
So this is why you lose Gunpla duels, okay? Look at your nails.
Those nails are fucking scaring me.
We're not gonna talk.
All right,
we're gonna talk about it.
Every time she clenches her fist, she stabs herself.
Anyway, somehow like
every
Rio
time she taps a button too fast, she stabs herself.
Somehow like Rio wins, and it's just like, okay, buddy, you know.
It was like fucking weird. Like I get like
her into giving up.
Like I understand like making her like get angry and making her make mistakes while keep talking to her. Like that's a fine strategy and whatnot.
Yeah.
While trying to get through to her, but him just cutting through it so easily was fucking annoying.
So dumb.
It's the beam Naginata is not cool. Stop trying to make it a thing.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about I'm going to call it preferred. It's not perfect. My preferred version of how this show should have gone. It should have had it at the very most, maybe. I don't know how many episodes was the original Build Fighters? Like 25 episodes. 25 episodes. 25. Yeah. This should have had enough for 25 episodes. If they were going to keep the 3-episode thing, then they should have done like full length like a feature length.
They should have at least done. Don't introduce new characters in a 3-length episode series.
For like, what is this? Like 22 minutes? It's not even that long.
It's not.
Like in the original like build log, you know, where they were doing all those gunpla, you're like, oh, these are the characters from the mobile game. Oh, these are the characters from that other game. Like you could see those and have a bit of fun with it. And even the characters
from the mobile game.
And even with like even with the main villain, like he's having so much fun being evil that you just kind of get into it, you know?
Yeah,
and
like something I would have liked to see a lot more, especially something that they always do in Build Fighters, especially, is the look in the world outside of the game. That we get to see everything. I would have preferred to see aged up Sei, aged up Sekai, aged up okay, Fumina is basically in her aged up form already.
But yeah, there was a thing where it's just like, where in the timeline would this be? Because I remember them being aged up during like Build Fighters Try, so it's very confusing.
And the
Build Divers are aged down.
All right,
down.
All right, who wins this fight now?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Is that a question?
Is that a question?
Yep.
Also, you skipped over a bunch of cameos of characters that really should have been there. You think Kazami, you think fucking Nails, you think they're singing this shit out? According to the
reason why I skipped it was because I didn't want to be more disappointed.
By the way, if you guys watch the ending scene, you're gonna be more disappointed. But basically, it shows all the builds, like every build, like protag and friend or like side protag, and basically. Anyway.
You know what?
No, not just from fighters, but build in general, including the first movie in the ending where
let's see the ending
they're teaching. There
it is.
I don't know if it's this one.
Yep, there we are. All those characters who should be here, the fucking Breaker cast.
They're even there. There's
the Eldorians who should not be here.
This is so messed up, and it just doesn't make sense.
The weirdest part about all this is the fact that they decided to make Lady.
That is an undeserved title.
So the sad part is like this is not going to continue, and it's just like I feel like I've been slapped in the face.
There was one more thing I wanted to say. There was one part where he's battling, her sister, and there's part where he's talking to his grandpa. It goes back in time. I'm like, when did we ever fucking met this guy?
Like you gotta use the samurai Bushido way.
It's like you were clearly influenced by my Japanese origins and whatnot. I'm like, how? Like, what? In what fucking way? All there is the fucking naginata, I guess.
Yeah, use the Bushido way.
This is what I was talking about like the preferred version. Like, is we get to see who Rio is. We don't know who he is. As far as
we don't know who he is. We don't care about him.
Do we honestly? Do we care?
We don't. They didn't give us a reason to care.
Let me talk.
Okay.
I need to care who Rio is for me to even actually get behind him. I'm not behind him because I don't know who he is. He's a nobody as far as I'm concerned. Because he is. As far as we know, he lives in a house. He has a dog named Core. Everyone knows him because he's the little kid on the block. That's it.
3 episodes was not enough.
Yeah. 3 22-minute episodes was not enough. These should have been feature length. And even then, I would have wanted more from this.
All right, guys. So look, I just want to ask before we close the segment up. Is anyone giving this series a higher score than a 3?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I am.
-3.
Everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. I want to hear Locust's opinion on this.
See, if you noticed, I've kept my mouth shut the entire time.
Yeah, I know.
Because I knew all you guys would do was going to rave about how bad this is. But here's my...
Because it is.
Hold on. Guys,
Locust, that's actually a lie.
Do not...
Shut up!
Do not interrupt Locust. I actually want to hear his full explanation, please, Locust.
Here's my pitch why I would give this a 6. It's not a 10. It's not amazing. The animation is a little bit stiff. I do agree with the fact that we don't know the main character. It's too short. However, it wasn't meant to be a long show. 2, I'm almost sure they don't want you to know the main character because he's supposed to be an insert for anybody.
Yeah.
This show is supposed to just pitch Gunpla and this whole Gunpla battle idea thing that they're trying to, sell to people and do themselves.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be kind of a celebration of, I think it's 10 years of Build Fighters being a thing and all the shows coming out, but I might be wrong about that. And I see this as like Bandai just making a show for fun because they had money and because they wanted to sell more model kits and because they wanted to basically bring some nostalgia and bring back some old characters, even if it's just for a few minutes. This wasn't meant to be a 25-minute long show. This wasn't meant to be 25 episodes, 50 episodes. It's just supposed to be a quick thing that's funny, that's fun, bunch of fights, bunch of characters you remember, a little bit of nostalgia bait. And seeing in the context of that, it's a 6. Obviously, if you start to compare to full-size Gundam shows with 50 episodes,
like
with
the original Build Fighters?
super flashed out characters with a bigger budget, more time to develop the characters, meh. But as a standalone product that's just supposed to be quick fun that anybody can watch, because it never got a release behind a paywall. They just straight threw it on Gundam Info for anybody and everybody to watch. There was no, you need to watch this on Crunchyroll or on TV because we want to make money with this show. They're just like, we made a bunch of cool stuff. Look at it. It's probably not as good as our other shows, but we made it.
Yep.
This is why I actually like hearing you talking about this, because it actually does. It actually does what it does because it got you interested into it, which is a good thing. I'm not bashing it for that. I'm bashing it as a longtime fan of fighters.
I will also say that, here's the thing, Locus, I'm not comparing it to those other series. I'm comparing it to the other battle logs, which are only like the same amount of time.
My issue is
you haven't watched those?
You say it's supposed to be a celebration. Why does it feel like the writers haven't seen a single episode of the other series?
So
why do all the returning characters feel wrong?
I got another thing.
And also, why start a character, make a new character? You're saying he's a self-insert when he's not, clearly, because they had that whole thing with his grandpa and whatnot. And he has this whole arc with another girl.
He's Japanese descent and lives in Hawaii. I live in Washington. I'm cold.
What?
I feel like there was not really an attempt to make a good story. It was just a quick sell kits, more so than the other ones.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that doesn't make it. That doesn't like disqualify it from criticism just because it's made to sell kits.
But like I want to say this again. We do heavily criticize it because we like the original Build Fighters, but I do like it for what it was attempting to do. But it was a badly written love letter. But okay, so last night I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That was a better written love letter.
Oof.
You realize it was written by Scott Cawthon, right?
Yeah.
So,
I will say
he's
one
writing
thing
to
that
himself.
we're criticizing this based off of being Gundam fans, and if we Gundam fans don't like it, then well,
then you're not a Gundam fan. Period.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it
You
again.
honestly bought me that show.
Like I watched it once, and I rewatched it with my girlfriend.
Let's be real,
just
guys.
because I wanted to give it a second
real.
chance of maybe I was being a little too skeptical. But even she didn't like it all that much. She liked character designs, but that's about it.
For 1 second, I'm going to be real with you guys. The show is primarily for kids 6 to 10, maybe 12. They see pew pew. They see big giant robots. They walk into Toys R Us, and they see the easy grade there, and they go, "Mommy, Daddy, I want to see it." That's it.
Do you know what else was written for kids in that age bracket?
What is it?
Gargoyles.
I have to.
I love
agree with
Gargoyles.
My Little Pony.
I actually am annoyed
Transformers
by that show
Prime
because of that.
Yeah, but we live in a different age now.
I will
We do
say
live in a different age. I think that's what insulted me more when you showed me the clip of like, the wings getting fucking blasted out the sky. I'm just sat there going, you must be doing the show to sell to a new generation because you've just insulted the previous.
I don't
think
you can do if you took Gargoyles from then and put it now, and I don't think you would be even allowed to show that audience.
Counterpoint, Owl
Nah,
House.
probably not. But if you honestly put that show in front of me and then said, "Hey, you should watch Fighters," I would not be encouraged to watch Fighters. Like if that is a celebration, Locust, I love you, brother, but I'm gonna have to hit you with this one. If that's a celebration, that is the shittiest cupcake with a single candle I've ever seen.
It's
Just
that
straight
one,
up, bro.
It's that one fucking BotCon where they had to get a VHS of Transformers the movie from the crowd because their own didn't work.
I will say I am glad that Locust is doing the bit of a devil advocate. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose
Locust
or not.
is giving his good opinion. I like.
Yeah,
Locust
it's his
for
good
that.
opinion, and you know what? We love it. It's a good.
Well,
thing,
it's a difference of opinion, and we all have difference of opinion, and I like to hear those.
You know what I like? I also like opinions. Guys,
I like opinions.
I like the cool wall.
What's your opinion on the Razel on the cool wall?
Oh, who screamed "ow"?
I screamed based.
The next person to scream
I like
or
it too, but
into their mic loudly, I am going to skull fuck you.
JD, Razel, where is it going on the cool wall?
It has a penis.
That's it. It's a +1 in my books.
And that's what
you're showing his dominance
with.
Why do you need to say these things, Medica?
So this is the Razel from the rear, and then this is the Razel in transformation mode. As you all know, this mobile suit we first saw it in the Unicorn series. JD, what are your thoughts on this grunt suit?
No issues with this suit. Maybe just me. I'm just not the biggest fan of the color, but that's just. I'm not even going to count that as like any points knockoff.
Okay.
My boy is taunting around, showing his dominance with his junk. I would say solid cool for me. Honestly,
cool.
I actually do like the design of the suit.
Okay. Locust.
He's cool. He has a lot of eyes. He's cool. I just put him in cool.
Put him in cool.
Yeah, put him in cool.
Okay.
I accidentally hit my arm against my desk.
Oof.
Kai.
Did you hit your funny bone?
No, then I'd be laughing.
Yeah. This is Sub-Zero for me.
Oh, okay.
Because first of all, I've built the Rizel.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite master grade. I haven't transformed it because I'm afraid I'll break it.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorite master grades, and compared to the unicorn, and I've stopped building the Banshee because it's just pissing me off now. But this is probably one of the more solid kits from that line. And in the show itself, it's a very decent transforming grunt suit. It's technically from like refining the Zeta Gundam, but
Yep.
it's more from the I forget which one it is, but it's another transforming suit. But
Like the Delta Plus?
No, it's not the Delta Plus. It's from the AU used it. I forget what it's called. The Malthus.
The Methus?
The Mathis? Yeah, the Mathis.
It is just a Methus. But
Yeah,
It's an upgrade Methus, more or less. It's like upgrade from using Zeta Gundam parts and the Methus parts.
Yep, and it works very well for an actual, like, grunt transforming suit. So it's Sub-Zero because I just like its design. Yep, it's got a dick.
well, yeah, but so did the Methus.
Yep. And
They're waving
I
it
don't
around.
see a downside to it.
All right. Moku.
I'm gonna put this one like very solidly in cool because it's a neat looking transformer unit, but it really didn't do much else. I mean, it had like some cool moments in what was it, Unicorn? I think
Yep.
this was
Yep.
heavily featured in.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a grunt suit, but grunt suits usually never really get to show off.
Yeah, because they want to show off the Gundam.
They want to show off the Gundam, or they want to show off the new big bad doing the big bad thing.
Mm-hmm. What are you saying, Wolf?
I'm giving this a Sub-Zero because I fucking love this thing. I love the color scheme. It's almost a tint of green. It has a really nice head. I love the visor look. And honestly, nice shade of red and blue that really fits well together, including the white. And the transformation doesn't look bad either, because if transformations look like crap, then they if they don't look good,
like a crappy wing, then they just don't have any.
Or if it looked like some of the transformations in Crossbone Gundam, remember the giant hand?
Yeah,
That has a model kit.
it does.
It makes
Okay.
But yeah, Sub-Zero.
Anyone want to pilot Master Hand?
Medic.
Well, first off, why are there so many goddamn mass-produced Zetas?
I guess they
Anaheim
just
loved that design.
Yeah, but there's like 3 of them at the same time. It's like, do you really need this many?
Well, wasn't
It's
that
Anaheim.
actually the purpose of the redefine? What was it called? The redefined Zeta project.
That's what it is.
the whole
Okay, but
thing
this
is
isn't a
just
Zeta,
trying
this is
to.
a Mathus.
I mean, they're just trying to make the Zeta cheaper. Is that all? That's really
Pretty
all
much.
they're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in low cool. I don't know, the color scheme, it all just blends into one big blob. There's nothing to break it up besides the bits of gray.
What about the red
What red?
on the visor?
I think the
I
commander
can't
unit.
see. I have to lean in real fast. I'm still not convinced that isn't gray
Are
or
you
like
okay?
shadowing.
Oh, well, like around the waist.
No, the
What?
visor. I
The
can't.
visor.
I can't make that out. It just looks like shading to me. So, yeah, it's not as good as the one Riddy was piloting. What was that? The Delta Plus?
Yeah, the Delta Plus.
Oh yeah, the one like he started in a normal Rizel with green visors. I think the red is the commander unit.
Yeah, there's a
I
C
think,
type. There's
yeah.
a few other types of the Rizel.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I have
Medic,
the
where are you putting
C-type,
it?
and
Low cool.
Low cool. All right, V, you're up.
I don't want to be up. I'm still festering over that shit you showed me.
Huh.
I'm still
I'll
angry,
probably put the
bro.
flag in Sub-Zero. Where is it?
I'm still in fucking anger mode. But you know what? I won't take it out on this suit, even though it is as boring as mundane as one could be.
I think we did put
Ow.
it in Sub-Zero, but I don't remember.
You hurt.
I mean, even if I cover one eye up, so I feel like I'm not looking at a mass blue blob, which I agree, bluey green, whatever you want to call it, turquoise,
Yeah.
eel. I don't know, all these words.
Like
Are different
you want to
versions
know
of
how
the
to
same
use
colour.
this color? Look at the Galfai Gar.
Go
My
fuck.
problem with it is that the armor layout is just a joke. Even for a transforming mecha, the armor layout is weak. The only real defensive ability is if you literally chest thrust this into combat. Otherwise, you're going to lose those arms and legs so quickly to either beam rifles or just beam sabers in general. The torso armor is as flimsy as fucking having pancakes dangling around your dick,
Oh wow.
which this guy obviously hasn't got a
Wow.
problem with because he's got his dick stuck out.
You
So-
really are still sore about that.
I am
that
very
wing thing.
fucking sore. I am very sore about that wing.
He has chosen violence today after seeing that.
Don't blame him.
This suit is what I'd expect to see from a 1980s mecha of transformation, like
Which
their
is
first
what this
couple
is based on.
episodes. Yeah, it's what you expect out of the box. It does what it says on the tin. But Ron Seal, which I'm taking the phrase from, is just varnish for wood and brick. It's not exactly exciting stuff. It's varnish. And that's what this is.
It's a grunt. It's not meant to do
Yeah,
that.
It's a grunt that transforms, and it's varnish.
Yeah.
It's
The
boring.
just
I'm
for
There's a
those
lot of
wondering,
transforming grunts.
just for those wondering,
Go
the
on.
commander type had the green lens.
Can somebody
Right,
just
the
clip
commander
that
have the
whole?
green lens.
Can somebody just clip that whole varnish rant, please?
The varnish.
I want
Why?
that.
You're just,
All right,
here's
why
what
do you
we're
want the
sorry,
varnish?
we're just gonna have a picture of a varnish color and have the slow, like, transparent, like, picture of Fluffy V just zooming in and out, like, going on the rant about varnish.
All right, so
Fucking
Fluff,
varnish
Fluff,
grunt suit.
where are we putting this thing?
Just where I put Ron Seal on the bottom shelf in the fucking shed. It's going in not cool.
Yikes.
All right.
Damn.
And I said not cool. I didn't say seriously not cool. It's got some nice aspects of it, but overall, it's a boring transformer.
I think it's cool.
Got
And I
it. Got
think
it. Sideswipe.
a lot of people think it's Sub-Zero cool. V poor choice for not cool, so it's gonna go into the cool section, probably around the middle of the pack, if not a little
Sounds
bit
about
more.
right.
Actually, you know what? It's gonna go right here.
I'd be nicer to it if it had a better armor layout, but it just doesn't.
It doesn't really.
I do prefer the Rizel as far as armor layout, but because it has such a bad reputation, no one wants to touch it.
Our next,
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest, that one's gonna touch you.
grunt suit is from
Of course, no one
IBO.
wants to touch me.
Oh, let me see.
Oh,
I think, right?
What?
Do I have
it's either gonna be really good or fat.
There it is.
Or both.
It's the
It
It better
shitty.
be fat.
Let me see what this is.
It's
Oh, yeah, this was
from the later half of
Yeah,
this was
I remember
Tech-Hands,
this thing.
right?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
thing. That
Yeah,
looks
because
thing-
like
Orga had
happy.
one.
This thing evolves into a Gundam eventually, or
No?
at least it does in the G Generations game CrossFit. It
Oh,
evolves
no,
into
I mean,
the frame.
I guess if you staple
not-
two
Yeah.
together, that would technically be a Gundam in IBO.
Well, no, it doesn't have the proper frame though to be a Gundam.
Yeah, it doesn't have the proper frame yet. It basically what happens is this thing eventually, when you get to certain levels, it eventually evolves into the what? God damn it! I have the molecule right here. What is it? The Infinite Gundam. Goddamn. Yeah. God damn it.
The what Gundam?
The Gundam, the one heavily weapons Gundam in all of IBO.
Oh, the Ryusei-Go.
Yeah, the Risego.
I'd say
Yeah.
it's either the Ryusei-Go or I was like gonna say the Gusian.
The Floros.
The Floros.
Yeah, the
But the
Floros.
Floros is an actual separate unit.
Yeah, but I mean to say in Cross Race in the G
okay.
Generations game.
All
Yeah.
right, JD, you're up. What is this going into? Where are we putting this then? Where is the Shiden going?
I mean, it's not my favorite of the grunts for IBO. I actually thought it was gonna be a different suit from IBO.
That'd be Grays.
Yeah.
If it was the Grays, that would be immediate Sub-Zero.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Grays
I
is
was
good.
about to say, oh shit, Sub-Zero. I thought it was like, oh, is
The
this
Grays is the Leo after you've sanded off the rough edges.
I would say like on the line that's in between cool and not cool because it was just okay to me. I had like nothing against it, but it's I guess for me nothing that makes me like it to put into cool. That's why I say it's on that line. So
Weren't they
that's how I feel
shooting
about
down the Grazes or no?
it. No, this wait.
Yeah,
No, I
wasn't,
like
wasn't Tekken's base being attacked and like they had a bunch of Shidens and they were like taking down a shit ton of Grazes until they basically got swarmed and then the Barbatos came. I felt like there was like
I
five
think I remember-
Shidens versus
yeah.
like 50
Was that the
Grazes,
time when they had
and
those?
they were holding off.
Those weren't Grazes. Those were some pirates mooks.
I felt there was Grazes with them.
No, they didn't. There was later in the next episode with like a space battle, but that was not the same thing.
Mm.
I don't
I'm rewatching.
think so.
I'm rewatching.
I don't remember.
IBO with my dad, so
All right,
some of this stuff is kind of fresh in my mind.
Kai, where's it going?
Middle of the road, between cool and not cool. I have no real. It's got some cool bells and whistles on it. I like the visor thing on it, but that's like the only cool thing I like about it. So yeah, solid cool.
That's it, eh?
Solid cool.
All right. Locus.
This is like the this is just like out of all the grunts from IBO, it's like the worst one, straight up.
This
Like
one?
like the Greys and the Gushion and the grunt that the other grunt that the bad quote unquote bad guys use. This one is just kind of mid. I think I'd like it more if the center torso armor plate was red too instead of the weird beige. This is just like an okay mobile suit. You know, there's
I will
nothing
say-
special here.
I will say he's not wrong about the torso being weirdly shaped.
No, not the shape, it's the color. Like, why is that
Oh.
off colored when everything
is
else
true.
is the same color? I don't like that.
Because Tekkadan can't afford good paint.
That is true. It is.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
also
sometimes love Junker Gundam or Junker
All the
mobile
white
suits.
is reserved for the Barbados.
That is true. That's very true.
Where's the white? It's reserved.
But yeah, no, this is just like
Fine, I'll paint it pink.
if we
Yeah,
had
no,
like a
we ran out of
like
that.
a mediocre section. That's where this would go. So
Do
it's
we
like
have
it's just
any
not
red?
cool.
This is all the red we have. Damn it.
All right.
We only have this dark rouge version of red. God damn it.
Moku.
I'd say lower end of cool. Like what they said earlier, it's like of all the grunts from IBO, this thing was kind of like very meh compared to like say the Grazes or the Gusian.
Gushin wasn't a grunt.
Well,
There's a
This is
sort of-
Gushion grunt.
Yeah, there is.
You mean the man roadie?
Oh yeah, the
yeah.
Gushion.
Yeah.
Remember its name.
Yeah, that thing.
Like even the man roadie at least stays in my mind. I forgot this thing existed.
I keep forgetting it exists until I watch the second half of IBO. And I'm like, oh right, taking it.
You just assume the man roadie were Tekkadan's main grunts.
Yeah, you would assume. But you assume wrong, and we get this thing.
Thing.
God damn it. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Was that it?
Huh?
That's it?
that was everyone.
Yeah.
Wolf.
I mean, I actually didn't give an answer yet.
No, Wolf didn't. Wolf didn't
Oh.
either. Wolf. He's dead. Medic.
God damn it.
So yeah, no, I pretty much just said it exists. I put it high, not cool, because it just. I try to have an opinion, it just slides off.
Okay.
I don't hate it. Like that's what I feel like. Low not seriously not be, but
all right,
it exists.
Okay.
It's neutral. It's lukewarm. It's sliced bread. It's nice. Well, I'll occasionally just grab some for a munch, but it's never gonna be the preference.
All right, and last but not least, V.
Are you sure you want my opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
Savage
you're
would
gonna-
sing like
you're
he's
gonna
Savage.
fucking
I
regret it.
actually think you love this kit.
Right. You're just trying me on now, aren't you? You're trying to get your hand up my arse and manipulate me. I know what you're trying to do.
Oh,
Wow. Oh my
Right.
God.
I'm going to give you the
ventriloquist
full
act.
bore of what this suit is, right? This is when you go to the Gunpla store, you pick up a Barbatos, and you think, yeah, I'll get this. Your mother comes over, looks over your shoulder and go, oh no, we've got Barbatos at home. And this is the fucking thing that's right there in front of you when you get home.
Oh my
This
god.
reeks
Wow.
of from a series like IBO. This suit reeks of disappointment. This is literally
decadent?
Chappie if Chappie was a mech suit. But at
Oh
least
my
Chappie
God,
was
it is.
fucking cool.
damn.
Yo, but I
Also,
love
we could emote.
Chappie.
That's what I mean. Chappie was cool, but if Chappie was a full-size mech with a pilot in it, it wouldn't be cool anymore.
Chappie's still cool.
Yeah, Chappie is cool. But like when I look at this suit, if I stripped all the armor and took the nuclear core out of Gypsy Danger or Gypsy Avenger, this is the underskeleton. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's IBO meets hey, let's try and be creative with a fucking Lego set. Put it in seriously not cool and close the box, man.
All right.
Wow,
That's fucking
that one
rude.
really messed you up. Wow.
I'm fucking triggered. God damn it.
I understand. So I would initially say it's not cool, but since like Shino piloted it, it's kind of cool for me. So it's gonna be in like the cool range.
Which one was
Bro,
Shino?
I would say, are we gonna
Pilot this
count
and
the
it wouldn't be
pilot?
cool.
I mean, just I would say
I
how
will
the
say-
line.
We're
I
not.
will
We're
say
not
that
supposed
I
to.
didn't get to choose, but I was gonna just say cool
We're
in
not
general.
supposed to.
So
It's
yeah.
my show, and
I love how there's just
Oh, we're
slowly
doing this again.
expanding
Okay.
a line of mid things in
Yeah,
the middle that are
mid.
just like slowly
Here's
going
your
down.
mid tier.
Mediocre.
That's your mid tier right here, boys.
There's some things that should be moved from Sub-Zero down there, but okay.
We have one more mobile suit. One more
Oh, damn.
suit.
Is it the Greys
Please, dear God, don't torture me anymore.
or the Man
The
Roadie?
last suit
We're
is
either
the
gonna love
Tyrion.
this or hate
Uh,
it.
Back.
The Tyrion. Tyrion.
What's this?
What's
What is
all
this?
this thing?
Oh,
This fucking
What's
thing
this?
from Double O.
This is from Gundam 00. JD, take
This
it
is
away.
like
oh, no,
if
no, I hate
now
this
this
thing.
now for
JD,
you
take it
now for
away.
you Xeon
Take it away.
fans.
Seriously,
JD,
not
take it
cool.
away.
Yo, seriously, not cool. I hate that suit. No,
How did one of these fight the Exia?
Yo,
It
I can't
tried
stand
really
that
hard,
suit.
that's
I want
all.
you all to remember
It didn't
that
even get a
this
clear
suit-
hit in.
that this suit, even though it lost, it gave Exia a run for its money. It was just a different color.
No,
I
it
want to
didn't.
remind
It grabbed
everybody
its
that.
head for a second, and the Exia was like, "Okay, I sliced your
Damn.
I want to remind you all.
The
of that.
most impressive fact was just that Sergei survived that.
I also want to remind you it did better than any flag. I also want to remind you of that. And we put the flag.
Graham managed to take his flag
And we
back
managed to
after
put-
fighting the
I
we
still
put
choose
Exia.
the flag over that
we
thing.
put it
I'm
in
still
cool.
throwing that suit. It's seriously not cool. I hate it.
Now, I also want to recall is the first episode of 00, the Exia dismantles the flag. So
No, it dismantles
Trying
the
to
enact.
justify it.
Yeah, that was
whatever.
not
It's
dismantle
not-
the flag.
answer.
That was not a
Yeah,
flag.
My answer is still seriously not
you
cool
know,
for
the
that shit.
enact, the flag, chicken, rooster, same difference.
That's like
Really?
saying Char and
Johnny Ryden?
no, something more insulting. Chronicle are comparable.
God, where's the mute button?
Nobody remembers Chronicle.
What?
All right,
I don't even
Gus,
remember
Hating
Chronicle.
over here, hating host.
all right, JD, where's it going?
Seriously not cool. My answer didn't change.
No, I just wanted to make sure that I don't like stupid answers.
Oh, I gave you a good answer. There you go.
Anyways, Kai.
Okay, so I'll give my reasons for wanting to like this. It's a Zaku lookalike. It's got the things that you want to like about the Zaku. It's got the shoulder shields. It's got the mono eye. It's got the green color. But I just don't like it. It looks too unwieldy. And it looks like it'll fall over because it looks... I did not realize it had a leg shield. I forgot that existed. It looks like it's going to fall over if you poke it. Not cool. Seriously, not cool. So, I want to like it because it looks like a Zaku.
Who brainwashed you?
Can I go next for this?
That would be you.
Point to the person in this Discord who touched you in the wrong place.
Oh my
That
god.
would be you. Dex, that would be you.
all right, Locus.
Anyway.
Locus.
Okay, so like, I think this is cool. Like a BattleTech mech is
Oh
cool.
yeah.
Or like a Pat Labor is cool. This is not a Gundam mech. Like this straight up does it's not Gundam. I don't care what you say. This can't be a Gundam show.
But you said it was
This is
cool,
just-
right?
Yeah, no, okay, no.
Yeah.
It is cool. It's just like this I can't believe this isn't a Gundam show. Because it's way too much like
Yeah.
real mecha. And like you're
Yeah.
telling me this fought the Exia?
Yeah.
This looks like they took an Atlas from BattleTech and were like, okay, go fight this super space robot. Go, attack. So I think this is cool. It's just like, how
Yeah.
did this show up in Gundam? Where did they steal this from somewhere? We're like, okay, we need something to fight Exia this episode. Here you go, toss this BattleTech.
No, it's
mech in
actually
there.
like in a lot of episodes.
Meta episode, meta reason is just definitely like they got the... I think they got the designer.
You know,
it,
Lucas, I just
but-
want to say I've always liked you, you know?
Okay,
All
why
right.
are you saying that now?
All right, Moku.
I'm
Moku,
confused.
go ahead.
I'm kind of in the same boat that this looks like a mech from a completely different show that was like misplaced in the Gundam universe.
Yep.
I don't know if have you ever seen an old mecha show called Gasaraki?
Gasaraki? No, I haven't. I can't say I
No.
have.
The mechs in that kind of look like this thing.
Yeah.
And but they're much
What?
smaller. I mean, they're only like maybe like 12, 15
What are you
feet tall.
talking about? They look like fucking knights. I'm looking at them now. One of them has an
there's
Oni
a
face.
there's a real type one that looks a little bit like this.
Okay, I think I found some of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Hello,
a couple
yeah.
that look a little bit like this one.
Yeah.
These look more
Um,
like fucking arm slaves from Full Metal Panic.
That's also a fair comparison. But going back to that, like I said, it looks like something that's way out of place. I'd say
But-
like very low end of cool, like
but it's still
bordering
cool,
on
right?
not cool.
But it's still cool, right?
A little, if
All
only
right,
for the
all right.
if
You
only
heard
for
it,
the
you heard-
aesthetic.
You heard it, folks. It's cool. Next is Wolf.
Okay, so here we go. You know, I was never the biggest fan of BattleTech designs, but
Yep.
this makes a BattleTech look mobile and functional.
Yeah.
This makes them look a lot better. This is Zaku at home levels of bad. It's like, yeah, I built you a Zaku in my garage. I mean, it's not as good as a gym, but I built you a Zaku in my garage. It's not even as good as an actual Zaku, but you know.
So you're saying it's like so bad it's good.
No.
Okay.
This thing has no sense of even symmetrical design.
I will. I'm not changing my answer from.
In fairness, neither
not
did
cool.
Zaku.
I'm not changing my answer from not cool, but I will say that it's so bad that it's cool.
Okay. You heard that, folks? It's cool.
This is
Wolf.
seriously not
Wolf.
cool. This
Wolf,
is
where's it
one
going?
of the worst designs in Double O.
Wolf. Wolf. It's not cool.
It's seriously not cool.
Okay.
Let's
okay.
go.
You know, Wolf. I just have to say, you know, I really do. I've always liked Locus, and I never liked you.
Oh, shit.
I'm kidding. I'm
Really?
kidding.
Okay.
Medic.
Okay, so you know what I'm gonna fucking say, but I'll give the Shin Shield a bit of props in that it's trying to be that that artwork from 8th MS team where they're using the shield to prop up the rifle.
Okay, that kind of saves it for me.
Yep.
It doesn't change my answer though.
It's still, yeah, no. Do you know what would do that better? A shield. A shield you could take off and plant in the ground. But yeah, no, Double O, all the designs are really sleek. They look like top of the line fighter jets. These are things that will carve through the air for high speed battles. And then there's this fucker,
Chungus.
that looks like a radiator decided to take a walk. It's easily it doesn't feel like it fits in. It's out of place just because they needed a Zaku lookalike. But the Zaku feels cohesive. It feels like an actual tank. This feels like
it feels like someone just wrote the word tank on what they wanted the design to be.
And the AI came up with this.
Yeah, no, like I almost want to say it looks like an armored core, but it falls just short of that. Because like armored cores can look pretty fucking cool.
It's an MT.
No, the funny thing is in Armored Core 6, there's in Armored Core 6, there's actually a set of parts that actually kind of looks like this.
Oh yeah.
Are they the ones the Liberation Front uses?
Yeah. Actually,
it's actually from the the Dozer factions.
Of course, it's from the freaking.
I actually used the legs from that, but those legs are nice and thick. These ones, they don't look like they're enough.
It looks like something Invincible Remy would drive.
Mad Stomp!
So this is how we do it.
Bottom
Yeah, no. What's up with its tiny ass feet?
All right, I need to show you all something, okay?
Nope.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. It's not cool.
I'm more worried that he wants to show us something before he gets to me. He's hoping for help.
He is hoping for something.
He's always hoping for help.
Now, this is a clip I got.
This
from
is the time
YouTubes.
with their special.
Okay.
This is the time where it's fucking
Now,
somehow flies around at angles.
I want to show you how much armor this thing has.
I'd like to remind you, it took a solid 5 or so seconds to go through its landing procedure, during which time Setsuna could have just cut it in half.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, he was being exceedingly generous to this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it immediately lost its arm.
Look at that.
And then it's like, I'm gonna grab you, and he's like, what? Yeah, just.
Okay.
Okay, I will give it that. That is some pretty fucking good armor.
It only cuts. Okay, now I know it gets like demolished afterwards, but it stood up against.
It did no damage whatsoever. It just grabbed his face like, I'm gonna stop you by grabbing his. He's like, what? Okay, I'm gonna cut you. Okay, that didn't work. I'll just cut you with the other thing.
All right.
When Graham took a flag out against the XE in the next episode, he brought the flag back.
V, what is your opinion?
Are you really fucking sure you want it?
Yeah, let me hear it. I know where it's going. It's going to be in the cool section. I know it.
Yeah,
it's going in the trash.
Maybe in some like fetishized fantasy of yours, but nah, this is I like everyone's made a good point. Like Locus has pointed out BattleTech and Pat Labor. 100% agree. I would have thought it would have come from Pat Labor as like an out of control construction unit, or a military unit that's a prototype and it's gone fucking mad. That I would have believed you telling me where it's from. Or, saying it's a BattleTech design that you're trying to sneak into the cool world just to be a troll. The fact that this comes from Double O is kind of a smack in the face to Double O. Because, again, people have mentioned the suit designs are sleeker. They're built on the fact they're powered up by GN risers. They go Trans Am. If you ask this thing to go Trans Am, I'm pretty sure its kneecap would fall on the floor, its shoulders would drop off, and the pilot would just walk away from the fucking suit.
Wow.
It literally looks like a block of scrap that's been magnetized together, and now it's trying to do the Vladimir Putin wide walk into battle. That's what it's trying to do to me right now.
Holy shit! That reminds me to get you mad in the collab.
Dear God,
I'm being honest though. Yes, it does have thick armor, right? It has thick armor. You know what else has thick armor? a condom on a
nuts.
penis. Exactly, close enough. I mean, like real talk about thick armor
Oh my
plating.
God.
It did good in World War II for battle tanks, yeah? Thick armor meant good resistance. Why the Panzers, fucking Tigers were terrifying, bro. But if you take a Tiger tank now and put it up against a Challenger 2, which has thinner layered ceramic armor that's reactive as well, it will destroy the Tiger without even fucking blinking. And that's what this is, right? This is a World War II mech that I would actually say this belongs in. Oh God, what's that game's name?
Hearts of Iron.
No, I'm thinking Colossus, Old Blood, New Blood.
Wolfenstein, the new
Wolfenstein.
Colossus.
Wolfenstein, yeah. I'd believe you if you told me this was a mech that was walking through London or on the beaches in 1945 of their timeline. I'd believe you if this was a Wolfenstein thing. But to tell me this comes from Double O, for that split second, you're telling me because it grabbed Exia by the head, which is like, it's basically just dick kicking a mech, is what that is. It's dick kicking.
I'd also like to
Grab it
point
around
out,
the face.
Setsuna did
And
not know how to pilot early at Double O.
He
Yeah.
didn't. The
He
Exia
was-
was at a disadvantage. But the point is that thick armor doesn't mean shit if you haven't got the maneuverability to back it up, if you haven't got the weapon systems. All this did was basically do a crotch grab to a Gundam. And I'm sorry, that does not relate to being cool. The design overall, if it was in Pat Labor, I'd say cool. If it was in MechWarrior, cool. If it was in Wolfenstein, cool. It's trying to be in Gundam. Get the fuck off this board. Seriously, not cool. I like how I was just simulating a mic drop. Thank you.
How many people saying seriously not cool? It was like, get this suit out of here.
I was literally just gonna say,
I'm
okay
sorry,
then.
Jax. It
Wow.
doesn't belong in Gundam, dude. It just doesn't.
That silence was just
Jesus.
palpable.
So
Wow.
now you all know what happens, right? If you ever come up to me and say, "Oh, the heavy arms couldn't take on a platoon of mechs if it tried," you've just witnessed what'll happen.
All
We have
right.
witnessed.
It
We
is,
have witnessed V at full power for just a second.
it has been put in seriously not cool.
You know what you need? You know what you need, Aya, when you do the video edit? You need to do Shaggy at 1% power. That's what.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh, but I'm
witnessed
sorry,
Ray, the
dude. I'm
god of
not gonna lie to
destruction.
you. My overall is that it's just not. It doesn't belong in the show, dude. That's my biggest beef with it. It looks like it belongs in another one.
You
It
could probably
really
get
I
away
will
with putting
be
it in
with you on that
IBO.
one. I do keep forgetting that it exists in Double O until I watched like the first few episodes. I'm like, oh yeah, those. What are they called again?
What
I remember them. Mostly,
Well,
I remember the pink
if
one.
if they colored that with some Nazi symbols, put it a bit
Oh.
of silver and gray on it, that would be great as a Wolfenstein mech. It really would have. That
Which
would have
be
been
really
really
funny
cool.
considering that this is from the area that is Russia.
So,
There you go.
that's the show, folks, for today. Thank you all for coming. I can promise you next episode we will be some members will be cut from the podcast. They may not show up ever again.
No,
You can't be mean to me now, Aya.
no for
Jax.
the next episode. Never make V mad. Woo!
Thank you everyone for coming,
Fear
for showing
him.
up, showing for your support and love for the show, your submissions. It's always a blast. Thank you everyone for showing up. Goodbye.
Take care.
Bye.
Peace.
See ya.
But-